time is 11 a.m. in sunny California, and hello, friends! Hello, 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 hello! How's everybody doing today? Hello, friendos! Welcome to my stream. The name is Maxi, the pronouns are they, them, and we're live! Hello, hello, hello! Today is gonna be a very, very fun and exciting stream. I'm so happy the emotes are working. Let's actually go. Thank you, thank you. Oh, chips. Listen, so I have stayed mostly unspoiled, but let's just say that I may or may not have already taken a peek at what Chip submitted, and let's just say that I'm in love. So yeah, get excited for lots of stuff happening today. Aww. Also, hi Siska, hi cousin.
You're beautiful.
Hola jugadores. Welcome players. Oh wow, very attentive there, Manel. Manel's like, Manel managed to catch the 19 number up here. Yeah, we got almost 20 characters to review today. Also, hi Palace, it's been a little while. Hello.
Welcome.
How you doing today? Oh, hi Irina, hello.
Welcome.
And Kendra's here. Hello, friendo. Hi, Kendra. Kendra, you submitted a character, right? I swear to God, if you forgot to submit a character, I'm gonna beat you up. I am pre-swinging my bonk stick, by the way. Oh yeah, y'all don't worry. Kitty's always at work. I've joked about this before, but it's really funny that like Kitty listens to me live on stream. Listens to the stream live at her work at the Pokemon Center. So like I'm literally like, she has her phone propped next to her computer. So like literally, you know, people walking to the Pokemon Center, you know, like the background is going like la 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 la, you know, and like, but you can hear me just go like, ah crap, Kendra Rick rolled me again. I love that. What did Chip say? Also didn't notice until too late. Sorry, the file I gave was titled Fail Wife Real. Yeah, I noticed that actually. I noticed that you call them Fail Wife Real, and I'm like, I'm here for it, honestly. Props to whoever names their actual like files, by the way. A fun fact: the comic that I uploaded today on Twitter and Tumblr, the file name for that is JK Bozo. In case you're wondering what that means, what the file name for that is. Sometimes I do too, says Seku. I'm pretty sure you actually named the file for your character, actually. Let me see. Individual. Oh my god, which one is freaking? Oh, here you go. I know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7, I think that's Seku. Nope. 6? I know how to count. Oh no, this does not have a proper user. Never mind. I lied. Sekus does not have a proper file name. Kendra says, F, mine is definitely screenshot blah 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 or something. No worries. Sorry, Psycho, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Oh my god. Oh, I like that, pals. It's actually really clever. Yeah, Procreate makes it so easy to ignore file names. I have to force myself to actually do it. Otherwise, all of my canvases would just be like untitled canvas, which is really, really bad. Now, let me begin this stream first and foremost by righting a wrong. Yesterday on the stream, you know what, actually, I'm going to the TED Talk stage just for this one. Hello, fellow people of the internets. I come with you with grave news. Yesterday, on this very stream, I was tarred and feathered wrongly. Something happened on the stream yesterday, and people mistreated me. I was the subject of ridicule, and I will be righting that wrong today. Yesterday on the stream, many people on the stream called me out for not knowing about a reality TV show called Dance Moms. I was tarred and feathered in chat because I did not know what the Dance Mom pyramid was. And when I offered, honestly, the only explanation one can have which is to say, I don't know what this is, people told me, Max, don't you watch TV? And I said, no, I don't watch TV. And wouldn't you believe it? Later that same night, once I was reflecting upon the events of the day, sitting upon my wonderful armchair, wrapped in a robe, taking upon the drag of a pipe, for it was the holiday, I believe, I moved around a little glass of wonderful colored liquid, took a sip, and I realized, when the hell did this show come out? Would you believe, can you believe, Can you believe your ears? Can you imagine a world in which a person such as myself would be tarred and feathered live on stream for not watching a TV show from 2011? The reality TV show Dance Moms aired 12 years ago! 12 years ago! How would I know that? How would I know about it? I need to educate myself? No. I'm sorry you watched that during the most fundamental during your fundamental years. I'm sorry that was all that was on TV when you were little. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whoops, wrong button. Please ignore. Please ignore. People are like, but Jojo Siwa was from there. Okay, yeah. So what? Oh my god. And people are still like, Max, but you're a little bit wrong though. I mean, like, listen. Now, with this, as I find myself releasing the mic from my fingers, allowing it to be pulled by gravity and collide with the floor with the clam, I will now mute my mic so that I can actually fully cough and sneeze. And now I am back. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Alex. Welcome.
Welcome.
I just righted a wrong, by the way. Thank you, Seku. I was tarred and feathered yesterday because I did not know of one random TV show. A reality TV show of all things. Educate myself. Educate myself. How dare you all? Absolutely. That's me bonking you. Anyways. I love you guys. I love you guys. I was so mad. I brought it up to Kitty yesterday. And she was like, let me look up when that show is from. And I'm like, if it's from 5 years ago, like, okay, like, fine. But, like, it's from 12 years ago. Barack Obama was president back then. 2011. 2011, FTL hadn't come out yet. The hottest role-playing game was Mass Effect 1. Come on. We only had, like, 2 Assassin's Creed games. I feel like this is the wrong argument. No, it's not. Okay, okay, people are on my side. Okay, I feel better. It's different when your friends are roasting you, by the way. Well, okay, so Siska's asking Mass Effect 1, not Skyrim. I feel like Skyrim was 2012, actually. I'm pretty sure we had more than 2 Assassin's Creed. I'm not sure about that. But nonetheless, hello, welcome to my stream. Today, we're going to be rating and reviewing characters submitted by members of the audience. Thank you for joining us today. And by the way, I had to move, oh my god, I forgot. Skyrim came out in 11/11/11. You're super right. You're super right. Siska, this one's for you, by the way. Irina says, I love how you're measuring time. Many Assassin's Creeds ago. It's true though. So I do want to say, OCs, yes. Today we're going to be rating original characters submitted by viewers like you. Oh yeah, we're rating. Yeah. Okay, everybody, welcome to Kirin. We're gonna need a tank and 2 healers per group of 5 people. I'm not even gonna say how many DPS we need because everybody wants to play DPS. You know, if I even if I even whisper the word DPS out a window, we have like 15 hunters who want to join the raid, okay? So, okay, Manel wants to tank. Okay, hot people tank, says Kendra, okay? Okay, Kitty wants to heal. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, so we need an off tank for the very first fight, by the way. Person wants to support. Oh, hell yeah. I love how everybody was way too keen for this bid, by the way. Yo, okay, you know what? Laughs in Bart in FF14 Bart. I love that. We're all gay here. We can't find DPS here, Maxi. No, you're wrong. I can do whatever you want. Now there we have the ultimate. Is it in bad form to call my cousin a switch? Is it in bad form to? Is that in bad form, Siska? So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so you know how like VTubers they sometimes do like oh my god, the chat's collective pronouns are yes/and. Oh my god, please, for the love of God, one of the mods, please make that a quote, please. That is incredible. You're right, but how dare you? I love you too, Siska. By the way, Siska, I want to let you know, by the way, that the package has been mailed. So get excited. And Nintendo Switch, yeah. As we all know, my cousin, Siska Kirin, definitely a Nintendo Switch. The chat's collective pronouns are yes and. I love that. Oh yeah, Kitty told you already. Oh, let's go. Hell yeah, get wrecked, punk. Yeah, Kitty put a bunch of goodies in the box, by the way. So Dale, you are an original PS3, by the way. The really like rounded one, the aerodynamic one, with the Spider-Man movie font across the front, by the way. So, okay. Oh, Melty wants to be a PS Vita. Okay. We will continue this bid once I finish the previous bid, okay? Oh no, I hope your internet resolves, Bianca. And if not, if you want to, I can expedite your character getting reviewed, so you can, you can get your review right away. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, you know what, Siska, that's one way to phrase it for sure. Oh my god, Victor, I love that. Yeah, I was gonna identify as a console here, but that felt like too much info for the internet. I mean, that's fair, actually. So, sometimes VTubers do this thing, right? Where they do a stream where they roleplay. They roleplay going on a date with the viewer. You know? And they kind of do like, so, it was really nice you bringing me here over to this restaurant. You know, I've never been here. The atmosphere is really, really nice. Oh, what are you gonna order? So, you know, VTubers do that, right? What if I did a roleplay stream, okay? Yeah, the girlfriend experience. But instead of the girlfriend experience, it's just we just roleplay. We just roleplay. Okay, I don't watch those streams. I just know they exist. You know, but instead of doing that, I just roleplay. We're just a raiding party in WoW circa 2007. All right? we're a 25 gay team. Just role-playing like we're in Kirin. OG Kirin. And I'm like, alright, everybody. Coming up next is the encounter in the theater. We have 3 possible encounters it could be. We could have the Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. We can have Beauty and the Beast. We can have the Wizard of Oz encounter. We're gonna have to be really, really careful in this particular example right here. I'm gonna need 2 tanks to get ready. Now later on, once we're at the top of the tower, I'm gonna need a warlock with the Seed of Destruction ability, so we can take care of the ats. By the way, sorry, I did way too much chaos on raiding back in the day. By the way, Irina, how dare you? Irina says in quotation marks. I don't watch this or anything, but my friend told me about these role-playing streams. I haven't seen them. I know they happen. I'm a VTuber. I get VTuber stuff recommended to me all the time. We could also do early Overwatch 1. How dare you invoke those words, by the way. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna put random roleplay stream on the list of things to do. Oh my god. No, Kendra. We're not doing Overwatch stream. Get out of here. Overwatch is so cursed. Although, actually... You know what? I'm feeling really generous today. Give me a second. So I want to remind you all, by the way, that we're going to be raiding Ronnie after the stream is over at 2 p.m. my time. But before we do that, I want this is gonna be very, very cursed, by the way, because y'all reminded me that I used to do I used to let's play Overwatch. Mr. Kirin, Overwatch. I used to let's play Overwatch, and show me my freaking playlist. Oh wait, are all these videos private now? They're all private now, aren't they? Crap, I have to go find them. Go to my channel. Because I want to show you the opening theme that I made for my for my Let's Play series. God, it's cringe, but I'm here for it. Old Let's Plays. Here you go. I found the old Let's Plays. I have so many freaking Let's Plays on here. Where is it? There's Theresia. There's Phoenix Wright. I played all of Phoenix Wright, by the way. Can you believe that? Did I not make a playlist for all the freaking Overwatch that I played? Are you kidding me? Crap. Are those videos all gone forever? I'm gonna have to find it, aren't I? Crap. Oh, God. Nerf this. Lost media? No, I'll find it. I'll find it. I'm actually kind of happy that it's gone and no one can ever see it ever again. So let's go to content. Let's go over to filter, and I'm looking for a title, and the title contains Overwatch. Here we go. Let's actually make this happen. All right. You know what? Let's just go with episode 1, the Book of Señora. Oh my God, what this is so cringe. Who let me upload these videos? I need to see this OP, by the way. Oh, the OP exists. Let's go. God, the seven habits of highly effective señoras was the name of this video. I think you're wondering, Max, when are we gonna get to reviewing characters? I'm letting people. I'm giving a little bit of time so people can actually come and trickle in. By the way, in case you're wondering, I don't want nobody to miss their character review. Oh, this is unlisted. No one can find these videos ever again. But let me just show you the OP that I made for this freaking for this freaking YouTube series. Oh God, who? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Also, hi Raquel. Hello.
Welcome.
All right, everybody, get ready. Let me actually stop the music. This should be good. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, 4 bastions. Oh God. I only played Señora back then. All I played was Señora. All I played was Señora. And so. Oh my God. What an asshole. What an asshole. Can you give me the link? No. 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 Oh. Oh, so good. Yeah, that was me killing a Widowmaker, by the way. It's just so good. I just put E signs all over this freaking opening. That's it. Because the extent of Señora's character was that he once did the peace sign. That's it. That's the extent of his character development, by the way. Oh, the baby's crying. Oh, no worries, Raquel. The walk was a little bit too much. Señora was cool. Yeah, it was, because they're all dead. The editing is nice. Really? I don't know. I feel like it was a little cringe. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because you know, because I made it. Speaking of being of cringing at your own characters, by the way, at your own creations. So it is time for us. Oh, hi, Daz. Hello.
Welcome.
Dale says, I appreciate you putting the Asimo in there. Yeah, well, it's because he did the peace sign. That's it. Yeah, but it's competent cringe. Wow. That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Cringe is dead? No, some cringe is not dead. All right, you know what? I'm gonna talk about a political topic real quickly. Most cringe is dead, except the cringe of rich cishet white guys. Cringe is dead, except when Elon Musk forcibly gives Stephen King a check mark. That's definitely cringe. That is the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I woke up to those news and I'm like, Nah, no, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's just no, Kendra. That's not capitalism. That's the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Yeah. Aw, Siska says, sometimes I remember you saying that artists and streamers don't really get enough compliments. It's true. Unfortunately, the thing is that, like, whenever someone has something to say about something, if it's negative, they will tell you. But if it isn't negative, people won't actually say it. Now, Victor says capitalism is cringe. Now, Victor is correct. Yeah. Anyways, I woke up to those news and I'm just like, oh my god. So you're telling me that this loser is like paying $8 a month to give someone else a meaningless checkmark? Wow. Anyways, sorry to invoke his name, by the way. I'm really, really sorry. So instead, let's dive right in. Let's talk about the way we're going to be ranking characters today. I am going to be bringing back my patented PP system from when I was ranking girls from Love Live. So, I will be giving a maximum of 5 points for 3 different categories. We have power points, represented by the PP, also known as power points, little power symbols. Yeah, of course there's context for the PP. Could someone please quote that, by the way? Charlie saying, "Oh, there's context for the PP," in all question marks. Yeah, of course. No, yeah. When I say someone has a large PP, I'm talking about their power points. So, power points represent a character's ability to propel the plot entirely by themselves. A character with high PP is able to propel the plot forward by making choices, by changing the world around them, and by overcoming adversities. A character with low PP is often finding themselves stuck in a rut and does not advance the story forward. I want to make it very clear from this point onwards that these are not measurements of what a good character is. It's simply just ways that I like to look at characters. I will be rating my own character to show you how this goes. I will be measuring Memphis. And let me tell you, Memphis has actually a pretty small PP. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at Memphis PP? Why are you laughing at their PP? How can you rate these fields without reading the story featuring the characters? How can I rate them? Well, people gave me a summary of them, and I'm going off of the summary. I'm going off of the vibes. Also, we're here for fun. So I do want to make this very clear, by the way, right now. Nobody is allowed on this stream. Nobody's laughing. You already sucked out this joke. Nah, I'm sure there's a little bit left in there. Maybe if I just suck harder. For anxious people, think of this as whose line is it anyway. The points are made up, and they don't matter. This is just for fun. And I wanna tell you, by the way, that, like, a high number doesn't, the summary of all these points don't mean that your character is good or bad. It's just simply a mathematical way to just display ranking. I'm not actually gonna be telling you which character is better or whatever. Power just represents a character's ability to advance the plot forward. Let me tell you, Memphis actually has a pretty small PP. They actually are not capable of advancing the plot by themselves. They're usually often just caught in trouble. Where's the hot ranking, by the way, says Kendra. This is just for funsies. Now, trouble points, represented by broken hearts, these are a character's ability or a measure upon which they get themselves in trouble in the story. A character with a lot of trouble points gets in trouble all the time, their choices lead to consequences, and they have to face said consequences. Oh, Samantha's here. Hi, Samantha.
Welcome.
What do you mean you can't win this, says Seku? I love that. Oh, I'm sorry you're dealing with life and all, Samantha. Absolutely no worries. I've been good. We're having a fun stream where I'm rating characters today. It's nice to see you again, Samantha.
Welcome.
Now, I want to tell you, I think that Memphis has a lot of trouble points for sure, but they don't really move the plot forward by themselves. Now, complexity is a little bit of a double-edged sword, by the way. What if we made cards for each character and made them fight each other using their different stats? How dare you? We're not making Tetra Master here. That would be funny, though. Ronnie!
Welcome.
Love you, Ronnie. Hi. Formal reminder that we will be rating Ronnie's stream after this is over, by the way. Ronnie, what are you playing today? Okay, so if you want to make your very own, like trading card game, PowerPoint is attack. Trouble, you know what? What if I just make them fists instead, actually? Fist? Here you go. You know what? You know what? Oh, this is so dumb. Here you go. So, if you want to make trading cards of the characters today, PowerPoints are attack, trouble points are health, and complexity is how many keywords there are on the card. There you go. There you go. Now, complexity, this represents how many facets a character has. It doesn't necessarily mean that high complexity is good, and that low complexity is bad. It's simply just, a degree of how much a character has going on in their life. The character can and will fight everyone if necessary. Sounds to me like someone has the poisonous keyword. And the art aesthetic. There's 3 free points that I will give out. You get 1 point if you submitted art, and then up to 2 additional points based on whether I feel that the art matches the character that you described, whether it elevates the character, or if I think it looks cool. This is the closest we have to a hotness rating. So we're doing this Famitsu style, by the way. This is out of 15 points with a possible 3 bonus points, by the way. Manel says I definitely didn't do my character justice with the explanation. Well, it's too late now. We'll make it through this. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Alex, I've already seen the OC art that you sent. If we can call it that. But we'll get there. So I'm gonna begin by literally showing you how this goes, okay? Memphis is my character. Memphis is the protagonist of my upcoming work, Minimum Wage Mimic. Memphis is dealing the theme of this book, if you want, you can just literally think of it as imposter syndrome. Memphis literally turns into someone else as part of their job at the dungeon, and they don't see themselves as worthy of praise or worthy of admiration or even worthy of the people around them or their position, and the story is about them learning to love themselves, basically. Now, how much power does Memphis have in the story? I feel like most of the story is actually Memphis reacting to things happening around them. Kitty says, oof, too much of a mood. Well, what can I say? I like to swing for the fences. I think Memphis actually has only 1 PP. Does this dungeon have a cafeteria with good food, says Dale? I envision this place as being as like a learning facility. I guess there might be like an eating room, but I don't think there's actually a cafeteria. Though I know for a fact that there is, like, because this is like in a busy like commercial district, so like across the street there's probably like a sandwich place or something. Was that 500 characters? Okay, Irina.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, the complex points emoji looks like diaper, like open diapers. Okay, it's supposed to be tools. Okay. Can I get a recommendation for the complexity emoji, please? Okay, all right. If that's not good enough, give me another emoji. What's a good emoji for complexity? The thinking emoji? No, it's already brain. I know we did brain already, but swirl. Brain. Cog? Oh, we have cog. Crap. Thanks. On PC, the cog emote is broken. Puzzle. Oh, the puzzle emote. Good call, Melty. Oh my god. The cog is cute? No. I promise you, diapers are complex. Oh my god, Raquel, I love that. Puzzles. Yeah, the puzzle is good. I like this. So now, how many? Now the diapers are green. Siska, I swear to God. Now, how many trouble points does Memphis have? I literally feel the entire story is about Memphis getting in trouble. I'm gonna just confidently give them 5 hard points. Because while they don't advance the story themselves... No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give them 3. I'm gonna give them 3. Because I feel... although I feel that Memphis gets in trouble because of their choices, they also get in trouble because they work with a bunch of weirdos. Like so much of the story is the rats really like causing trouble. So like I'm gonna give them 3. Now, what are the complexity points? I actually think that Memphis is solidly like 2 complex points, because like they're mostly dealing with their imposter syndrome, honestly. Like Memphis is just dealing with their imposter syndrome, because like it isn't like and I feel like part of the other reason why I don't feel like Memphis has to be that complex for this story is that Memphis is one of a cast of like 15 characters in the story, so they serve as a good point of view character, but their complexity is unfortunately a little bit low. Now, well, I submitted art, so that's 1 point already. Now, do I feel like this art definitely like resonates with Memphis? Not yet. I feel like it needs a little bit of work, honestly, for me. Also, like this P crew definitely doesn't capture the full aesthetic of, you know, sad non-binary goblin. So I'm gonna give myself just 1 extra point for effort, and there you go. My total points are 1, 4, 6, 8 points. There you go. Memphis has a score of 8, and that's my own character. That is the protagonist of my upcoming novel. So if you're looking as to what progress we're gonna be partaking over the following, you know, stream, there you go. Now let me take a quick sip of water, by the way. Charles is gonna slaughter us. What is Picrew? Picrew is a website where you can create little. It's a character creation website. It has a lot of like character creators, character generators, and it helps you create an image of your character. And I created this one using one of those. In fact, on the Discord we have a whole channel for Picrews, where you can actually find different character creators. Actually, several people. Yeah, it's like those Barbie dress-up games, but better. Many people actually submitted characters with art based on Picrews, which is perfectly valid. So, having taken a sip of water, I think we are perfectly safe now to begin the rating repair. So, I will be taking upon our first. I will be beginning this progress with the first character that was submitted. This character does not have a name, it seems, but that's okay. You don't have to name a character. You don't have to, you don't have to come up with a name right away. Shut up, Kendra. I don't have the patience for Picrew. Alex, it takes like 2 minutes. Alex, it takes 2 minutes. Unnamed, and this was submitted by Prism. Naming is not for hot people. Kendra, sit down. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, Raquel says, Max reacting to chat messages before they show up on screen feels like a superpower. Yeah, that's the delay, baby. Alright, so, Prism, I will be... so, the way the questions went, by the way, in case that you want to know how this works, by the way. Kendra, please sit down. Kendra, please, this is a Denny's. So I ask you for your character's name. Oh, this is a terrible. I asked you for your character's name, their pronouns, the story or genre or for the setting, and I gave you a 500 character limit on describing your characters. Yes, 500 characters is approximately about 100 words. Is that hard? Yes. It has to be hard. You know, if I gave you 3 pages, this stream would literally last this stream would last for 18 hours. And I feel like being forced to summarize what your character's about is helpful. Now, if I could go back, I would literally try to fit Memphis' description in 500 characters. But the time for that has passed. Seku says that was so hard. I get that. Just read my 30k fanfic on stream. I mean, maybe. Once I reach Shadow and Bone, for sure. So, the first character we have is unnamed, or, still developing. Still developing. You know what, just TBA, there you go. From Prism, the character's pronouns are he, him. Let me actually get the image right away, actually. And I'll be putting the image right here. The character submitted looks like... And yeah, this was made with a P-Crew, by the way. Can I zoom in a little bit more? No, I meant on the other screen, thank you. That's pretty big. One stream per character. Oh my god, how dare you? Yo, actually, yeah, Seku, you should actually send it to Kitty, by the way. I'm not even kidding. Also, Seku, stay tuned because when I review a character, I'm gonna reveal something that I did in the past that you're gonna feel very familiar with. So, this character, Prism's characters, can we still add more OCs? Unfortunately, submissions are closed. Sorry, Buko. Also, this stream does have a hard cutoff period at 2 p.m. I have to go because I have a date with my wife. Oh my god, Seku! Aw, that's so cute. Also, Charlie's on my face. What else is new? No worries. Hello and welcome to the stream, though.
Welcome.
So, this character's pronouns are he, him. It's an urban fantasy setting, and Prism described their character as made from a magical relic, a film reel known as the Record of Secrets. Their mother, a banished princess of Fruit Angels, guards. Secretly knows they are a relic due to its power and are afraid of objectification, has an interest in filmography, and always ends up witnessing secrets due to their nature of the relic. They are afraid of being used as a spy. Their mother was banished due to intercepting and execution, that was me misreading, of their secret bastard sister who was convicted to control her father. Alright, so we have a character who is made from a relic. I love the idea of a film reel, by the way. I actually kind of like that. Because one of the things that gets me is that, like, when you have, like, an urban fantasy setting, right? And especially, like, fantasy in general, a lot of, like, the magical artifacts are, like, this is an artifact passed down from generations, 10,000-year-old artifact. And you're like, if magic existed in modern day, wouldn't everything be magical? So I definitely love the idea that, like, magical artifact in the modern day, film reel, let's go. magical fidget spinner, let's go. No, I'm actually here for that. I'm here for that. So it's a character made from a magical relic. And they actually know. I love that their theme is secrets, and I appreciate that. And there appears to be some sort of like political, like some sort of like spy stuff, which is really, really interesting, by the way. Yeah, no, I love the idea of like oath tech that's also new. So let's immediately begin. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking PowerPoints. I feel confident giving them a baseline 3 PowerPoints because they are inherently... See, here we have a character who doesn't have to work to have strong abilities. Here we have a character who... Oh my god, wait a minute. Did Alex just reference the Torchwood episode from Out of the Rain? Oh my god. Alex. So, in a lot of fantasy stories, you have characters who have to work up to the ability to be able to do stuff, right? I envision, I don't know how trained Prism's character is in their abilities, but I can definitely envision them having the ability to make the plot happen, right? They're definitely... Yo, I love that, Chips. Welcome back.
Welcome.
I definitely... I'm giving them easy, like, 3 PowerPoints for sure. Now, what is the likelihood of them getting in trouble? Now, the thing about being, you know, an artifact person, I can imagine, and being incredibly powerful and sought after is that your mere existence just causes trouble, right? Because I don't imagine that, like, you know, clearly this person is going to be constantly chased by people who want them to be a spy. They clearly have a relationship with their mother and their sister, who was used to, I believe, intercepting an execution of their sister. Okay. This is like getting your homework graded, except the teacher is giving you feedback in front of the whole class. Oh yeah. And you all agreed to this. Nonetheless, you know, again, we're just here to have fun, okay? Oh no, the sister is the mom's sister, so their aunt. Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you. By the way, yeah. If I'm talking about your character, please feel free to add any additional details that I'm misrepresenting, by the way. Again, I definitely think this, to me, you know, just looking at the bare concept, a character who's inherently powerful I like that. I like that for sure. And again, I'm not giving you feedback on your story, but definitely my biggest word of warning is that I am not keen. I'm not keen. Oh, Seku sent you here? Hi, KLX. Welcome to my stream. Hello. I'm rating characters that's submitted by viewers. Hello. Now, one of the things that it's always a little bit of a nitpick for me is that, like, when you have a character who's inherently powerful, and oh, that's your bestie. Oh, hello, KLX.
Welcome.
Oh, purely informational based. I like that. I like that. But I'm not a big fan of stories where, like, characters powerful, so they have their powers taken away. Basically, the Samus Aran thing, where, like, Samus starts with all of her armor and all her upgrades, and then they have to take all of them away. Also known as the Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night situation. I don't like that, but I don't see that happening here. So as long as this character has all these secrets, I feel like they're able to advance the plot forward. And because they're sought after and people literally want them for all of their secrets, they're gonna get in trouble. Now, as for complexity, they seem to me like they're relatively young. And young people don't have a lot of complexity going on, you know. I envision this character mostly just wants to flee from the people trying to grab them. Trying to navigate the complex political landscape of the world they just live in. Kendra says, don't crap on Metroidvania in my presence. No, I can definitely do that. You can't stop me. Also, I love Symphony of the Night, by the way. Mega Man does it too. That's fair. Now, I feel confident giving them literally the same as my own character, Memphis. Mostly because, like, again, don't take this the wrong way. Young people don't have a lot of complexity going on, and that's perfectly fine. You know? Like, character complexity in this case would be like all the stuff that's going on in your character's life. And, you know, if they were literally born from a relic, and that's all they know, I think that's low complexity. And again, that's not inherently bad. Look at the character that I made as the protagonist of my own story, by the way. Now, as for the art aesthetic, I definitely see the young person vibes. I kind of love that. They're very, he's very cute. I definitely like him. So first off, 1 point for submitting art, and another one because I think he's cute. So your score for this character is 6, becomes 8, 10 points. 10 points for Prism's character. Thank you for submitting it, Prism. Do you have any questions you would like to put forward to me before I move on to the next character, by the way? I will hereby answer any question you have. If you're like, hey, what do you think of this? Or, no, I am good, thanks for the review. Hell yeah, no worries. Thank you for submitting, Prism. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hell yeah. Cool character. I love the idea of modern magical artifacts. I love the idea of people being born from magical artifacts. I love the idea of, because he was born from an artifact, he doesn't want to be objectified, which I actually really, really, really appreciate. You know what? I lied. I want to give you one more complexity for that, actually. I'm going to give you one more complexity for that, because I actually really like that concept. Again, I know a lot of people, these are like, OCs that they're using for fanfiction or just for role-playing or for fun. So, I'm not telling you what you should do with your novel or if you should even make it a novel, but I can definitely envision the concept of objects versus objectification being a central theme of a story like this. Anyways, thank you for sending it. Alright, next up, number 2. The second person who submitted a character was... You get me? You get me? You get me? Yeah. Oh, it's Charlie? Charlie's the second one? Really? By the way, I do want to remind everyone, please, let's stay positive in the chat. We're just here to encourage one another. Yeah, remember that. Charlie, it's Pyrrha, right? It's Pyrrha, right? It's Pyrrha, right? Am I saying it correctly? Is it Pyrrha? I feel like I don't know how to pronounce your character's name, Charlie, and I've already read Draft Zero, by the way. It's Pyrrha. Perfect. Oh my god, look. I love the WoW came up right. The WoW is blocking Pyrrha. I was calling them Phyra, Fira. It's Pyrrha. So, Pyrrha is Charlie's character from their current work in progress novel, by the way. Yes, I love Pyrrha. Pyrrha is very, very good. Pyrrha is they them, by the way. And the setting for this is dark fantasy, inspired by ancient Greece, by the way. Now I know Pyrrha's I know about Pyrrha's story. I am gonna be trying to be as objective as possible. And here we go. Charlie. How did Charlie describe their own character? When Pyrrha Mihal tries to use a dark ritual to bring their brother Karas back to life, they are contacted by the ghost of a notorious legend, Aides the Heartless. Together they must fool death itself to reach the shore and bring Karas back to life. Pyrrha becomes a being somewhere between life and death, a ghost haunting their own body. They can see ghosts and are awkward due to their sheltered upbringing. They can play the olos, double flute, and enjoy romantic poetry. Oh my god, I love that you added that at the end. So once again, so we have this the starting incident here. So Pyrrha wanted to bring back their brother Karas, and then they met a notorious legend, Aides the Heartless, and together they must fool death to bring their brother back to life. And it appears over the course of the story. Over the course of the story, Pyrrha becomes something between a ghost and a living person. I like that. Also, the Aulos is like a badass double flute, by the way. The emote froze and it's gone. Okay. Pyrrha, Aites, and Karas. Oh, thank you for the pronunciation guide, Charlie. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Now, so this here inherently, this description doesn't inherently tell me what powers Pyrrha has. I'm gonna assume they are teamed up with some sort of notorious legend, so I assume that they have backup. But singularly speaking, what does Pyrrha have? Is Pyrrha able to advance the plot forward? I'm not super sure. Their power is Baby Girl, 5 PP. How dare you, Kendra? But by the way, Charlie, I'm not memeing on you. I'm just taking the text as written and examining everyone the exact same way. So I'm thinking, now, do I think Pyrrha becomes a being somewhere between life and death? That definitely seems like something that would allow them to overcome adversity, such as like dying, for sure. But I'm not sure if I see them. I'm not sure. Because to me it seems that like the main course of the main power set is actually their companion Aites, who may be giving them information. Clearly Aites is the one who's like, hey, if you want to bring your brother back to life, we gotta go here and take care of this stuff, by the way. Dying is a major adversity I try to overcome every day, says Seku. I love that. Could someone make that a quote, please? I'm gonna give Pyrrha 3. Mostly because I feel like Pyrrha is relying on the people around them to be able to advance the plot forward, by the way. Now, trouble points. I definitely think since Pyrrha's drive is to bring their brother back to life, I imagine they're willing to do anything, which means that trouble will find them no matter what they want to do, or rather they will seek out trouble, now that I think about it. I envision like, maybe in order to... Oh my god. LOL, no worries, Charlie. So I'm envisioning that, like, if Aites was like, hey, Pyrrha, if you want to bring your brother back, do this gross, awful thing. And Pyrrha would be like, all right, how high do you want me to jump? So I definitely envision, I'm going to give Pyrrha a really, really healthy, like... No, okay, so if Pyrrha's entire plot is about them wanting to bring their brother back to life, then I definitely feel like they would do anything. So I'm gonna give them a really strong 5 trouble points, because they seem to me like the kind of person who like would do anything to achieve this particular goal. Maybe even self-sacrifice. Oh my god, we brought Melty. Was that a natural roll? We were talking about that quote earlier today. The quote is number 18. They're a 10, but their house is full of chairs. I love that. We were talking about that quote, Melty, earlier. Earlier on the Discord, we were talking about it. Now, complexity points. So, now, much like Pyrrha appears to me to be a little bit on the younger side. They're definitely like, I don't know, like 18 for sure. Maybe early 20s from what I can tell. They might even be younger, and they're just, you know, they're just kind of like built, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at Pyrrha, right? And I'm like, I feel like Pyrrha, because their story appears to be ultimately about someone other than themselves. You know, that they want to bring their brother back to life, right? So I'm like how complex is that, right? I mean, like, okay, so Prism's quote that just came up, by the way, number 46, is very relevant to today. Joke's on you, I don't know how to read. It's gonna be really relevant once you see me stumbling on people's descriptions, by the way. Now, if Pyrrha, let me just reread that again really quickly. Life and death. So they have an instrumental skill, that's true, and enjoy romantic poetry. I'm not sure how relevant that is to the story. And they can see ghosts and are awkward due to their sheltered upbringing. Okay, so so I'm thinking sheltered. I'm thinking they can talk to ghosts, which definitely makes them a little bit more interesting. Since their story is mostly navigating the resurrection of their sibling, I feel like I just wonder if we're gonna have time to learn more about them during the story. So for now, I think I'm gonna give them a healthy 3 puzzle pieces. Though I'm not sure. You know, this might change depending on the actual execution of the story for sure. You know, it's just one of those things where like a person, you know, when a person has an inherently selfless quest, it feels like, you know, it can get away from, you know, their personality and stuff. Oh my god, I like Siska being like, I don't even remember writing this. Now, listen, I'm not even biased. I am biased. I love Charlie's art. This is an easy, like, three points for me. So, Charlie submitted art for their character. Boom. And it's gorgeous art. So, here you go. So, Charlie, your score is 3 plus 5 is 8. 11. That's an easy 15 right there, Charlie. Good job, Charlie. You did a really good job describing your character. And your foot's here. Go get some food. Oh my god. Kendra's like bangs fists on table. Give them 4, says Kendra. Oh my god. Let's go. Honestly, you know, I think Charlie did a good job. You can commission Charlie to make art, by the way. You can do that. You can commission my friend. I really like Charlie's art style. I like the way they do faces, by the way, with like the really long noses, by the way, or tall nose, I guess, because it's not really long, but whatever, it's fine. Siska says, as a commissioner of Charles, I can only recommend. Hell yeah, yeah. Hire my friends. Now I'm gonna give it a second for Charlie to come back, see if they want to ask me any questions or anything. Though, you know, let's just say, by the way, you know, I know things about this character. Nice one, Manel. I like that. I love all the mice, by the way, all the mices. Yeah, I'll let Charlie. You know, Charlie can yell at me once they get their food, actually. So, next submission. It is the character 7 by Rain. 7. Is it in all caps or am I crazy? It is not. Okay. Rain submitted the character 7. Let me open the image of 7. I'm gonna put it on the stab over here. Oh, they're cute. They're cute. They're just a little baby. I love them. They're so cute. Look at them. I love this. I really like the background too, by the way. It's actually really well drawn. I like this. I love the really soft line work, by the way. It's so cute. So it's 7. Their pronouns are they them. Hell yeah. It's a fantasy story. Oh, the signature is really cute too. It's like a cat. I love that. I love that. So, 7 is from a fantasy setting. And the description that Rain submitted is 7 is a forest fae with some time manipulation magic. They are the they are the. How do you pronounce this word? Oh my god.
Deuteragonist.
Deuteragonist. Deuteragonist.
Deuteragonist.
Deuteragonist. Which I believe say it again.
Deuteragonist.
Oh my god. Deuteragonist. 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 Deuteragonist is a parallel protagonist, I think, isn't it? The second of second importance. There you go. Deuteragonist. The scary animated Google lips got you. Okay, listen. I now realized I really goofed the blurb. Don't worry about it, Siska. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. How bad could it possibly be? Did you just write in the description, go F yourself, Max? Because if so, then definitely you F'd up, but it's fine. I love you. You know how Mad Max is the deuterologist? Why is it Tongue Twister Day today? He's the second character of most importance in Mad Max Fury Road. Now I wrote eat my butt. Okay. People better not be editing the submissions right now, by the way. I swear to God. Okay. 7 is a force fae with time manipulation magic. They are the deuteragonist, and they help the main protagonist, Henry, overcome some of his trauma and realize that he deserves to be loved as much as he is capable of loving too. They love him very much. Hell yeah! That's cute. I love that. I love that. Hey, Alexis, I too cannot pronounce words. Don't let me read anything ever. Oh my god, listen. I'm here for it. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. People are talking about commissioning your art because your art is so beautiful, Charlie. That's right. That's right, Charlie. Oh no, Charlie. If only you could drop like a commission link or something. No worries, Charlie. Drop the link. Cock's gun. Drop the link, punk. Siska says words are like women and very good with them. Delete that message. Excuse me? Oh my god. Yeah, thank you, Bianca. Alright, so let's talk about 7. I wonder if the number being 7, if there's some sort of like thematical element going on with the number, by the way. I wonder if it's I wonder if there's some sort of element going on with the number, by the way. You know, is there another Fae numbered, you know, named 6 or 8 or 9? You know? Are they, by the way, pronouns they them, are they named after, you know, are they the seventh sibling? Okay, so I do want to say, Charlie, if you feel your commission rates are low, then definitely raise them. Maybe even 69. How dare you? 69 siblings. So, because they are a member of the cast and not the primary character, I wonder how much power they have. And then I remembered, by the way. Oh, maybe 1 through 6 were past life. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I lied, by the way. I feel like a character with time manipulation abilities probably has the easiest time, just like literally just making anything happen. So I'm gonna give 7 a very confident 5 power points, because I feel like if you're able to manipulate time, I feel like nothing can actually stop you. The only thing that can stop you is your own morals, actually. You know, but we're not here to talk about the morality of time travel. I feel really comfortable being like, honestly, let me actually make this gray so people know this is not a real character, by the way. Let me just gray this out. Boop. There you go. So I feel like 7 is really good. Yeah. Now, trouble points. Since the story isn't about 7, I definitely feel like 7 has little ways in which they can get in trouble. I feel like their main avenue for trouble is actually the main character Henry actually getting himself in trouble, walking us backwards into that. Maybe their affection for Henry can get them in trouble. That's why I feel confident giving them a 2. But other than that, I feel like once you're able to time travel at will or manipulate time, whether it is to slow it down or speed it up, trouble kind of has a hard time finding you, by the way. It is, as Siska points out very well, it is the deuteragonist detriment, you know? Being the second character in line means that there's less time for you to be at the center of the plot, less reasons for you to be at the center of the plot, less things going on. That's just what happens. Now, I feel like I don't know what Seven's motivations are for helping and wanting to protect Charlie. Charlie, you didn't. Charlie, you didn't. Charlie, how could you? Charlie, how could you do this to us, Charlie? Charlie says, do you think 7 would eat 9? How dare you? Yeah, like I'm interested in seeing like exactly how is it. Oh, hello, Angel.
Welcome.
Please don't mind the boo that's coming in. that's the chat is booing Charlie made a really bad joke in chat, by the way. Now I'm a little bit concerned as to Seven's ability to, because I feel like I almost wonder if, you know, is 7 like a, you know, 100-year-old, you know, like Fae? Because if they are, then they definitely, why are tomatoes being thrown in my direction? Ow. Would you bite into a tomato? I would. I just did. So I really have to change the region so that emotes don't just show up on my face, by the way, but whatever, it's fine. So I just wonder if this character 7, again, pronouns they, them, I just wonder if they have more going on than just I want to help Henry, you know what I'm saying? Tomatoes a top tier food. I mean, like, I don't disagree. So I feel, again, you know, don't take this the bad way, but I definitely, you know, and not all characters have to be complex. I mean, look, the only thing Memphis has going on is that they have imposter syndrome. Yo, tomato sandwiches actually sounds kind of nice, actually. Now, let's talk about the art. I love this art. This art is just so really, really, really cute. I love the proportions. I love the confident line work. The backgrounds. As someone who's too lazy to do backgrounds, I am jealous. I love the brushes used here, by the way. And I love the point of view, by the way. I love 7 is walking away. And they have that little, like, wistful Fae energy with them, for sure. You know? It definitely works, by the way. Give them forces, Kendra. How dare you? How dare you, Kendra? This is the easiest, like, three points for that, by the way. Easy. So 5 plus 5 becomes 7, then 8, then 11. Yeah. Irina says, I love that it has movement. It really does. It really does. I love the movement here, actually. Yo, yeah. I love that. Siska says, a suggestion, we'll post the art we made for our characters after the stream or when it gets shown. Yeah. Post it on the Discord. Yeah. We have a Discord, by the way, in case anybody wants to join the Discord, by the way. We have a Discord. And people are going to be sharing art. It is now required. Charlie, you have created plus 5 minutes of rage. Oh my god. But I haven't made any art of my OC. That's okay. Only if you want to. Alright, so that's 7. Thank you for sending your character, Rain. I don't think you're here today, but nonetheless, thank you for sending it. I love 7. 7 is very cute. I will drop all of my OC art there, yes. Oh, Seku. I love you, Seku. You're so good. Alright, next up. This character is from Eraso submitted a character, yes! Oh my god. I love this. Okay, so Erasos, longtime watcher. I love Erasos. Erasos is great. I love you. Erasos is they, them, or she, her, by the way. Erasos Pog for sure. So this character is named Julia. Julia by Erasos. Erasos! Manel, it would be one of the writing channels, by the way. Hell yeah, Kalix, I love that. What emote should we spam for Erasos? Ooh, what emote should we spam for Erasos? That is a really good point, actually. Honestly, just hit me with the trans flag, honestly. Erasos would appreciate that. Just hit me with the trans flag. So, Julia's is she, her, by the way. Oh, we have art, allegedly. Boop, boop. I don't think... Yeah, okay. I knew Erasos would not do me dirty, but By the way, I love this maker, by the way. Anybody else remember Rinmaru games, by the way? This is a classic maker, by the way. Yo, I love all the trans flags going on. Yeah, this is really cute, by the way. This is a classic maker. I love it. I love it. It sends me back. I love the aesthetic. I love the aesthetic. Okay, so this is... Yeah, I love that maker says Dopey. I know, me too. Charlie, you remember we used this maker? We used this maker when we did a campaign featuring... We did a role-playing campaign inspired by a certain anime, and we used this maker for all the characters. I remember that. Julia is from a fantasy city. Magic is common but not used by everyone. A skill you can be trained in as opposed to a talent you're born with, if that makes sense. Okay, so it is a fantasy city, and you're able to learn magic, but you're not born with that. Okay. I didn't want to say the name because I didn't want to curse Kendra. So, let me bring up the image, by the way. Julia is a former singer who quit after a tragedy in her past. Now works as a bartender. I love that. Who lends a friendly ear to her patrons as a distraction from old wounds not healed. Love it, love it, love it. Has seemingly accepted her place as a background character in the lives of those around her. I'm eating good. Erasos, I'm eating so good right now. I am eating so good right now. Over time, coworkers and patrons become friends who help her grow and find closure with the pains of the past. Despite her history, she's a sucker for romance and will go out of her way to help love bloom whenever it crosses her path. Erasos, how dare you? Delicious. Oh my god. This is a Max character through and through. Free on Sunday? Is she single? Is she single? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's actually such a really, really well worded description to Erasos. Hell yeah. Alright, so now this again, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. Just reading over this description, God, there is so much going on here. There's so much going on here. I love this. Oh my god, Kendra. The the cook emoji becomes like people and like pans with eggs. I love this. Anyways, so let me just say this, okay? I envision Julia being the kind of character who she lends an ear to people. She has accepted being in the background. But to me, I picture as someone who people come to her for aid and for advice. So in that regard, she is in the driving seat of the plot, even though thematically speaking, you could say that she's just a background character. She is the one helping people. And I know this may sound weird, but I see Julia as the kind of adult who's like driven. You know, like I envision her as like being able to propel the plot forward. Like if a person came to the bar and was like, you know, like, yeah, you know, like I broke up with him, but he's like, you know, he's still like stalking me and he makes me feel real uncomfortable. I feel like Julia would be like, all right, let's go over there and kick his ass, you know? Yeah, I feel like she can single-handedly move the plot forward. Like this again, this is the kind of character. This is an MKirin trademark character. And forgive me, I'm not gonna steal Julia. I promise I'm not gonna steal Julia. But oh my god, I just love. I also like that, you know, she has a backstory. She used to be a singer and she quit because of something happened. That gives us something to look forward to, something that can haunt her, something from the past that comes back. I love this. Oh, again, and yeah, and for sure, yeah. Like she's a sucker for romance and will go out of her way to help love bloom wherever it crosses her path. This to me shows me agency. She is willing to make love happen. I freaking love this. Now let's talk about trouble points, right? I think someone who's willing to help. No, okay. So I feel like I'm gonna be really, really generous today. I feel like I'm gonna be really, really generous because first off, you have a character who's willing to help anybody with their problems, right? Willing to make love bloom wherever it is. And then backstory, baby. Julia has a backstory. Something happened in the past, and it's gonna come back and haunt her. It's gonna come back. You just know, you know. Maybe she has trouble walking by the theater district where she can hear the professional singers singing about, you know? Maybe she has trouble on the nights when, you know, the bar has a open mic, you know? This easy 5 stars, easy 5 stars, absolutely no problem. Now let's talk complexity. So to me, I feel confident just immediately go to 3. So here we have a character who used to be something and now is something else. In this case, we have a character who basically has 2 lives. Before what happened and after what happened. And thematically speaking, I love this. It's like you have 2 characters melded into one. And that's just delicious complexity. I love that. Now, my only thing here is that I feel that because I feel like Julia's plot would get resolved over time, you know, and as elements of her past came up, and as she helped people, and these people helped her overcome her past. So I don't think the complexity goes beyond 3, but this is a really good rating. And again, this maker actually really brings the elements in. You know, I can see the bartender outfit going on for sure. You know, I love, you know, the white shirt and the black vest for sure. And I love the little, you know, choker / like, you know, like sash bandana. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I'm here for it. I feel confident in giving it 2 stars for sure. Hell yeah. So that's all. Yeah, this the first 15. And again, I want to make it, you know, all characters are valid. All characters are good. Listen, the main character of my own story is a freaking 8, so don't worry about that. But this character feels like it was like made for me, by the way. It feels like it was made for me. Very good job, Erasos. Incredibly proud and happy. This is a delightful character, and I would definitely love to read more about Julia, for sure. So, Erasos, if you're watching this after the fact, because Erasos is a VOD watcher for sure, thank you for submitting a character, and thank you for sharing. This was actually absolutely delightful. Thank you very much. Hell yeah! Alright. Moving right along. Next up to bat is character number next by Bianca. Sorry, Bianca submitted the next character. Love you, Erasos. Sandy. I love Ashfield as a last name is so good, by the way. So, Bianca submitted the character of Sandy Ashfield. I love Ashfield as a name, by the way. Let me just open this and go over here. Time for Bianca's character. Let's go. Oh my god, yes. I actually got spoiled on this one, by the way. I might have seen this one a little bit earlier. Can I just say, this art is very thematic. I really like this. Very cute. Their pronouns are he, they, and then later ze/sem. Is this a P-Crew or a draw? I think this is original art. This might be original art. Yeah, because it has a white back over here. As it has their signature. This is definitely their art, by the way. I love it. Right away, I love it. So let's see. So they are from a fantasy drama. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, your art's very cute. Also, welcome back, Palace.
Welcome.
So, Sandy belongs to a group of superpowered friends who got transported to another world where they must figure out if they want to find a way back or stay and start a new life. As an aspiring writer, he's the first to notice that this other world very suspiciously resembles the one from the world he's been developing. Says usually grumpy and introverted, but gets really passionate about fantasy stories and becomes more cheerful around his childhood friend/crush. They can also control fire. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. So, you're giving me a little bit of a story hook right away in here, by the way. The idea that, like, they're transported to another world, and Sandy is the first one to notice that this setting seems strangely familiar to the story that they're working on, and I really love that, by the way. I like Seku's, like, they look like someone who can control fire 100%. Yeah, I love that. I love all of the warm tones, by the way. That's definitely really good character design. I wanted to mention that Sandy has a twin sister, Mandy, and they love and support her, but they've also been living in her shadow for a long time, and it hurts a little. It's a complete situation. Okay, yeah, for sure. I get that. So, I see. We stand people who can control fire. Peak character choice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love the expression. Raquel says I love the expression, and I definitely get it. You know, I'm envisioning. Did you say they're introverted? Because I feel like they might be introverted. I mean, they just give me a vibes, right? So, Sandy is transported to another world, and first off, let's just really easy 3 points because they already have superpowers, right? They're able to control fire, right? Now, they're introverted, yes, hell yeah. So they're able to control fire. So I am wondering, I'm sitting here thinking. We mentioned here that as an aspiring writer, he's the first to notice that this world would very suspiciously resembles the one from the story he's been developing. I wonder if later in the story, Sandy is actually the one who's like, so I didn't tell you guys about this before, but this story is just like the one I've been working on, which means that they suddenly have the power to prevent things happening. It's like, well, in the story that I was working, this is the thing that thing is gonna be doing, and that maybe gives them a little bit of a heads up. So that I will definitely feel comfortable giving them for PowerPoint, by the way, for PP for sure. Sandy definitely 4 PP for sure. Now as for trouble, now being being introverted immediately gets you like just 2 trouble points because it's just like, yeah, how do you communicate with people, right? Now I envision, again, I could tell that they were introverted from the second I looked at them. I'm like, I'm in this photo and I don't like it, right? And what gets me is that if they're part of a group of superpowered friends, there is a Superman sounding SOB and they're just like loudly leading the party right off a cliff, right? So I feel that up until when Sandy is able to finally lead the party, they're gonna be getting in trouble left and right. I feel comfortable giving them 4 as well, because I feel like they have the power, but they don't have the agency in the group to be leading everyone around. So in a way, this element was their inability to just tell everyone, hey, I know what's gonna be happening, and we shouldn't be doing that. That tells me that they're gonna be getting more in trouble than they normally would, which is good. Now, complexity. Aspiring writer for sure. I love the idea that they're in a story that may or may not be related to their own creation, so I'm here for that. Super duper for sure. And it does yeah. He's usually grumpy and introverted. Yeah, that's true. So, I wonder, can I give them another one? Because I know that I learned a little bit of extra information through Bianca in the chat. I don't know if that's fair, but I wonder. You know what? I will give you an extra one, just because knowing that they're constantly in the shadow of their sister definitely adds a little bit more. Now, this is an easy 3 stars, by the way. This is easy 3 extra bonus points, because I love the art, I love the expression, I love the color scheme. Definitely brings the feeling of fire together. And I don't know how much of this is intentional, but I love, the shape of the hair, and the little torn sleeves on the vest, being very reminiscent of flame. Very solid character design. Hell yeah. 1, 2, and 3. And 4 and 4 makes 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 3 is 14. Good job, Bianca. I'm really excited to learn more about your character, so feel free to share in the Discord. Again, I love the idea. I love you threw me a little story hook right there. You threw me a little story hook of like, hey, this world kind of resembles the one that I've been working on. And I like that. That definitely piques my interest, So, yeah. And Bianca says in the chat, I've been redesigning them for a long time. Everything is intentional. Hell yeah, I love that. Hell yeah. So once again, thank you so much for sharing. Love this. Alright, next up. Next up is... Oh, look, it's Seku! And again, this is not a competition. It's just simply a way of me to like quantify how I feel about them. Yo, it's time for Seku. Hey, Seku. It's time for me to rank your character. Let's see. So Seku's character is... I'm gonna just copy this. Katyusha? Seku. Let's rock. Real Seku hours, let's go. I am so nervous. Don't worry, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Kitty's back. Oh yeah. Kitty says that they loved your art, Bianca, by the way. So sweet. Also, welcome back, wife. Am I pronouncing correctly? Katyusha? Or should I just enter Ekaterina as their name, by the way? Seku. Pronouns are she, her. And Ekaterina or Katyusha is she's a fan character from the Shadow and Bone series / the Grishaverse. There's magic and it's sort of old-timey fantasy. Okay. Katyusha is good. Ooh, nailed it. Pronunciation is good. Am I dreaming? Is this a dream? Let me pinch myself really quickly. Okay, I'm awake. I can't believe it happened. Oh my god, Kitty. For the love of God, I can see you too. I can see your message in the group chat, Kitty. Kitty's like, oh, well, my character is just a trans boy. And I'm like, Kitty, shut the hell up, Kitty. I swear to God. I can see you texting. I have my phone open in front of me to control my character's expressions and the soundboard. Same mood though, says Palace. Alright, so, Katyusha. Normax reading Kitty without the context. Okay, that's fair. I only get Kitty's side of the conversation, so that makes sense. Anyways, stop interrupting Seku's moment. Can't you see that Seku is like trembling in fear? So, it doesn't hear. There's gonna be some spoilers for Shadow and Bone. If you want to read Shadow and Bones, or you don't, or you care very much about spoilers, definitely cover your ears until the image of ooh. Until the image of Seku's character is gone. Tune off. Oh, the art is beautiful. Oh my god, I love Seku's art. Sorry, I'm already obsessed with the art, by the way. God. It's just Seku's mastery over the ability to draw emotional eye bags just gets me. Have you ever seen eye bags like these, by the way? I love I love Calum coming out of lurking. Calum's like, ooh, that's nice. Mentally, I am with you, bestie. No more shaking. Oh my god. I love this. I love this, God. And just the lineless feel, by the way, God. Such art envy coming in right now for me, by the way. Yeah. Alex says it looks like a portrait that would be in an old house in a video game. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, definitely a really, really good aesthetic. Don't bury the lead, Maxi. Look at that satin hanky. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's beautiful. I love this. This is such beautiful work. I'm jealous. Calix says, every time I see Seku's art, I want to eat it. Just chomp down. Hell yeah. I'm here for that. Honestly?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, so Katyusha, she doesn't have regular powers. She can take powers away and use them herself. Needs to take those powers in order to live, like a vampire. Is known as a sort of living boogeyman for Grisha, magic users, around the country, since she can eat their powers. Interesting. I like that. So, you're not only giving me, like Mega Man vibes, but Mega Man, if Mega Man needs to actually continue destroying Mavericks in order to be able to live. I like that. Sorry for describing it in the nerdiest possible way, Seku, by the way. It's kind of like Mega Man, if Mega Man needed to live. Slight spoilers for Shadow and Bone. She's very old. Since very powerful Grisha sustained their youth by using their powers, she's as old as the main antagonists. They've been together for a while, in all caps. He's the only one who isn't afraid of her. Interesting. Alexa says, I don't know Mega Man, but you go, bestie. Eating powers, just like wanting to eat the art, is so true. Oh, no worries, Palace. See you in a little bit.
Goodbye.
So, So right away, you give me a really, really, really fun setup, by the way. So we're talking about someone who is incredibly powerful. I don't want to say probably the most powerful person in this setting. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Shadow and Bone, I'm not gonna lie. If anything, I would probably ask Kitty to tell me if this is the most powerful tools that you could possibly have in this setting. But definitely the ability to... So, Seiko, I have to ask a question, by the way, a technical question. So, when Katusha takes a power away, is that like a permanent thing? A person doesn't have the power anymore? Or is it like I copy the power for a while? I like Siska. Siska hitting me with like the in-world words like I would know what they mean. If she's an ancient Grisha user, then she's definitely a 5 out of 5. It's like you just told me, oh yeah, for sure. If the old blood in this if they have old blood from freaking Nuggenworth, then definitely for a 5 out of 5 for sure. Yeah, hitting me with Dark Soul terms. Yeah. Oh, if it's Anor Londo, then definitely 5 out of 5. If they hit the soft cap on strength and dexterity, then definitely a 5 out of 5. If they have their EVs maxed out, then definitely 5 out of 5. She partook of the wolf's blood, Maxi. She walks with the abyss. Oh, yeah. If it's wind, then definitely 5 out of 5. Thank you, Manel. Could one of the mods give Manel 100 points for that, please? Thank you. Alright, so 5 out of 5 because Mega Man. 5 out of 5 because recurring gags. Now, trouble points. I was gonna say, so we have two plots here, by the way. So we have Katusha's personal plotline, aka I need to continue eating people's powers in order to survive. Seku, a follow-up question. When they devour a person's powers, is that person dead or are they just powerless? I'm asking for contextual reasons. I mean, actually, that's a lie. I'm asking just for curiosity. This is not going to affect the rating whatsoever. Manels is finally going mad over dying over and over and over in Dark Souls is worth it. Now they continue to live, they're just powerless. Okay. Interesting. So, I feel like I have to continue... Because, sorry to ruin this. This is literally like I am that eternal snail that has to continue chasing after the person they're destined to destroy. I have to constantly go around destroying the lives of people with powers. Okay. So, like, in a way, it's more humane because Grishas are persecuted and killed, you know? Oh, I didn't know that. I was wondering if people just, like, oh yeah, there's the local Grisha. They're cool as hell. Okay. It's more humane. Interesting. But I do feel like there's still an edge on, like, you know, listen, I'm sorry to paint your character in a bad light, Seku, but it's not charity if she needs it to survive, you know? Oh, no, Seku, I want to make it very clear, by the way. You explain your character very well. All these other questions are just follow-ups just because I'm curious. It's just follow-ups because I'm curious. I literally, you know, don't feel bad. You actually did a good job. You did a really good job. So, now, I know that it appears that Katusha has a relationship with the baddie. But I wonder how much that gets her in trouble. I'm not you know, since I don't have context for the baddie. I'm gonna go with what I know already. They need to literally do a thing that is dangerous and hard in order to keep living. So definitely that's an easy 3 baseline for me. For more of that, check the art. Hell yeah. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Now, let's talk about complexity, by the way. Oh, by the way, yeah. So, we have a hard rule whenever I do writing feedback, by the way, in this case, character feedback. No one is allowed to apologize for their characters or their work, by the way. You're not allowed to apologize. You submitted what you submitted, and this is a safe place to talk about creativity, so you are safe. You don't have to worry. Now, I don't know how much complexity there is in Siska, you were just ready for that, right? Weren't you? Thank you for sharing, Seku. Siska was just so ready to, like, be contrarian. I love you, Siska. Oh my god. Oh my god. So my only issue, my issue with Katusha is that I don't know how. Again, she could be like hundreds of years old for all we know, and being old makes you more complex. By the way, and I agree with Das. By the way, oh my god, yeah, I'm in awe of how beautiful she is. She's gorgeous. I love her. And by the way, I love those eye bags. Seku's just so good at doing the eye bags. Yeah. She's old as hell. Yeah, for sure. Again, I'm not sure how complex she can possibly, I don't know what the cap is, right? I know the baseline is definitely 3 points for sure. I don't know how more complex they will be in this story based on the relationship with the antagonist, and also I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna give you 4. Just because being so damn old makes you complex though. Like the older you are, the more experiences and the more trauma you accumulate. So like I feel like I can confidently give them 4 for sure. And art, this is the easiest one. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just, again, this is just Max gives points on how much they like the art, and how relevant it is. And I love this particular portrayal of the character. Because even though she's incredibly powerful, she actually looks quite delicate in this image, by the way. She looks delicate. She's like, I envision her wrapping her arms around herself. It's really interesting, you know? There's also that sad look in her gray eyes. Looking downwards as though she's remembering something, or thinking about the past, or alternatively trying to not think about the present. The pang in her stomach, the hunger in her soul as she knows that she must once again go on and continue to harm people for her own survival. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. She looks vulnerable. Yeah. I love that. So Seku says, extra data. Yes, this is a painting that's in universe in my mind, and the king doesn't want the Grisha to look more powerful than the crown, of course. Interesting. Yeah, there's something murderous in those eyes, haunting for sure. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, hell yeah. Once again, really easy 3 out of 3. Thank you so much for sharing, Seku. So your total count is 5 becomes 8 becomes 12 becomes 15. Did I do the math right? 3 plus 7, 10. Yep, that's 15. I'm high on serotonin from this feedback, not gonna lie. Hell yeah. Yo, get those good chemicals. Enjoy the good chemicals, friend. You did a really good job, Seku. Thank you for sharing your character. Also, Seku, so I can actually share this now. So Seku says, by the way, that Seku wrote a 150-page novella for this OC. Oh man, that's so funny. It would be so it's so funny when you just write, you write 150 pages for fan fiction. Reminds me of the time that I wrote fiction for my wife's book. So when Kitty and I were part of a writing group back in the day, I loved Kitty's characters so much that I wrote 30,000 words. I wrote 150 pages just like you. I wrote fan fiction of her characters. Before we were together, by the way. This was approximately like 6 years before we realized we were in love, by the way. I wrote a book, and it was a pairing that I felt was underplayed in the original story. Again, I just thought that those two characters would be perfect together. And of course, my characters show up in dream sequences. And I do a whole plot. I bring back all the memes that we had come up with during the feedback sessions. It's funny because that version of Kitty's character, Liam, is gonna get rechanged so badly. But I love the idea that, like, we had this ongoing joke that Liam couldn't cook anything, not even like bagels in the toaster. So I have a whole reference about a whole scene where he keeps failing to cook bagels in the background. It's great. That's right. And then I made a cover for it. I made a soundtrack for it. I made like basically a mixtape for it. And I coded it using my coding skills because I was releasing Raven's Gem at the time. And I gave it to Kitty so she could read it on her iPad. Oh, God. Make Me Your Dahlia was the name of that book because it was the pairing between the main character Liam and the boss's daughter Dahlia. So the name of the book was Make Me Your Dahlia. Oh, God. So, you know, half a decade before we realized we were in love with one another. This is the same time, by the way, when we would used to sing Love is an Open Door together, just for fun. You know, as you do. You know. You ever just hang out with your, you know, platonic friends just singing love songs together? No? No, just me? You guys are so stupid, Siska. Yeah. Yeah. I never claimed to be smart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like Ronnie being like, yes. Gal pals, gender neutral. That's exactly what we were about, by the way. Alright, so once again, thank you for sending your characters, Seku. I had a lot of fun reading about them. Oh, I love... Ronnie is like, oh no. Did my friend like me then? Oh no. And they were roommates. I thought she just also liked musicals. Oh, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie. Oh my God. So, okay, so I had to explain this to someone, by the way. I may or may not have known someone. Who did not recognize that the girl they were friends with had a crush on them. And they told me one day, it's like, oh yeah, this friend of mine is really, really fun. You know, like, like she comes over and then we just like wrestle on the bed. It's really, really funny. She just really likes wrestling me on the bed. But then we're like tired and then I'm like, yeah, we should like, go get food and snacks or something. This MFer, this girl was literally wrestling this person on the bed. And this person was just like, oh man, they're really passionate about physical activity. So if you think I'm the dumbest person in the world, trust me, there might be one more person dumber than me. Now, Kalik says, okay, to be fair, I also wouldn't know. I mean, how would you assume it, right? Wait, babe, who is this? It's someone from the old writing group. Oh my God. To be fair, if I'd had a girl do that to me and I asked her if she liked me and she said no, so oh my God, really? Crap. Well, I guess you can never know. You can never tell. Listen, some people just really love wrestling. Yeah, some people really, really love, holding you down in bed and pinning you down with their hips and just like pushing you onto the floor. Some people are really into that. And not in like a creepy sex way. Sorry, I forgot the rim shot. What have I come back to, says Palace? Nothing. Just came back to our, our Christian Minecraft server where nothing bad ever happens. I do need a brick. I had a brick thrown through my window with the words "I like you" name here for me. To get that, I think. Oh, I see that. And even then, it would be like, that's kind of rude, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. To be fair, nothing bad happened. I mean, like, yeah. Well, I mean, something bad happened. Someone missed that on. I mean, like, listen. There was supposed to be a joke in here, but honestly, I gotta keep rolling, so let's go. Next character was submitted by Melty! Melty, who I'm pretty sure is AFK. Except that to the other person's psyche, I guess. Yeah, that's true, that's true. You never know. You never know. I mean, to be entirely fair, I assume that... Oh, Melty's here! Let's go, Pog! I assume that that girl liked that person. I assume. But you know, who freaking knows, right? Donovan. Donovan is such a good name. Wait a minute, I know about this character. Didn't we help you name this character in the chat? Am I crazy? Yeah, I agree with Victor. If you want to reveal your emotions, definitely don't throw a brick to people's houses. Definitely property damage is not a good idea. Ooh. Yeehaw. Okay, Uncle Donovan. Donovan Hammond. Western historical fiction horror, like literally 1890s Arizona. Howdy, partner. I want to be doing this whole review in this voice there, partner. Don is a cool uncle, but has a mysterious double life and acts as a mentor figure to my protag Roy. Don is involved in an organization dedicated to fighting a supernatural force. Its influence and supporters in the mortal world. He hella loves his family and tries to keep them in the dark about his double life. When his niece and nephew get involved, he does everything he can to keep them away from the difficult parts of being in the organization. Gremlin energy, but gets serious when he needs to. Hell yeah. Okay, alright, okay. I was too deep. I was just too deep into the read. Oh my god. Melty says, listen, there are like no fun stories set in Arizona. I love this. Dale, if Max is a Mexican standoff, it's just a standoff. Wow. Wow. We were all thinking it, but I can't believe you just went for it, cousin. You know, Siska, now that you're my cousin, now you're like, you're Mexican too, you know that? Also, I love Charlie being like, hello, sir. Hello, sir. Okay, first off, I was too deep in the accent to like react, but honestly, real talk. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love characters with double lives. I love characters who inherently have... Oh my god. Siska just realized they're Mexican, by the way. Congrats on the Mexican, by the way. Yo. 1890s is a time period for Palace's characters too. Yo, I love that. Very sharp, by the way. I love the look. So, now, this is gonna be... This might actually be the first instance of a character with very little power points. And that's okay. That's okay. I legitimately think that Donovan's ability to advance the plot is actually quite minimal, but hold on. Because Donovan is just a person, right? Does Donovan have any supernatural powers? I'm curious. Because I actually prefer if they don't. I actually like the idea that he's just... him, right? He's just a guy. I like the idea that he's just a guy. He's just a guy maybe with a revolver or something. And they're going around hunting wendigos and freaking narwhals and other kind of, supernatural creatures, north of the border. You know what I'm saying? You got narwhals in there, you got shapeshifters, you got ghosts, you got spirits in there. I kind of love the aesthetic of like, I'm just a person with a gun. And I kind of like that. Not inherently. Okay. Not leaning towards it. That's completely fair. And again, you're free to do whatever you want with your story. But a part of me, I kind of like, so it's set in the past, which to me inherently, feels low magic, low technology. And I just love, you're just a regular person. And that to me, again, trouble points off the wazoo, by the way. Let me just give you a 5 for that. If I can stop hitting the wrong button, by the way. So, why 5 trouble points? First off, double life. Easy 3 points right there for double life, by the way. Secondly, the double life blends between one and another because suddenly, your nephew and niece are getting involved, and now you have to make sure they don't get shot, or worse, devoured by the evil darkness of whatever creatures are going bumbling around in the night. Or tumbling around if it's me, really. So, I love that. I immediately love that. I like the idea that you describe him as being gremlin energy but gets serious, which is kind of funny because considering his backstory, I see him mostly being serious. So I love him having that edge, by the way. Yeah, the fun part is that Melty says the fun part, Roy Roy and the niece Ruth. Oh, by the way, I love the alliteration in the names, by the way. And I love that they're actually... You may be thinking, Max, you hate it when names start with the same letter. Yes, if they're the same number of syllables. Roy and Ruth are actually... Well, I guess they... Ruth, I think Ruth might be like 2 syllables, really, because it's Ruth. But whatever, it's fine. I feel like those 2 names work. And I love the alliteration for siblings. It's cute, feels very old-timey. I love it. And the idea that, like, the nephew and the niece get pulled into the supernatural stuff outside of Dawn's control feels really, really good. Again, if I could give you 6 trouble points, I would. Because I love the idea that you have a person with a double life trying to, first off, I imagine there's an issue of paying the bills, making sure that everything's okay, putting food on the table, bringing home the bacon, and then you have the supernatural stuff happening in the background, and then the kids are getting involved. Donovan is someone who's spinning way too many plates at once, and I am absolutely here for it. Melty says, listen, I'm so effing excited to write about the supernatural stuff. Hell yeah. Darn tootin'. Now, complexity points. Now, listen. I don't have to look long to know that Donovan Hammond has got himself a little bit of a complicated, tragic backstory. Nobody falls as backwards into the supernatural without deserving it a little. So I am absolutely certain. I feel like you know what? No, I feel so confident giving Donovan 5 complexity tokens. Here's the dealio. I know he's got a tragic backstory. Something happened, okay? Anyone who is a grown-ass person and a gremlin had a tragic backstory. Something happened where you used gremlin mode as a way to cope with your own trauma. Super easy. I love that. But the added complexity is that, like, this person is juggling a bunch of other stuff happening. Now, listen. I'm just saying, the older someone is, the more stuff they have going on, and, like, homie reading my boy like a whole ass magazine. Yes. Listen, he's got stuff going. Again, I feel like if you had a whole chapter where he tells you his backstory, you wouldn't even get all of it. He would tell you his backstory, and then like 15 chapters later, he would be like, by the way, I forgot to tell you what happened in New Mexico. And then you're like, what? New Mexico? You've been hinting at it the whole book, uncle. It's not a magazine, it's a whole ass Bible, says Manel. I never told you kids what happened in New Mexico. Actually, you know what? No, forget that. Let's get him south of the border. I never told you kids what happened in Sonora, Mexico. Oh, Sonora. Sonora is the biggest freaking state in Mexico, by the way. Oh my god, I love that, Melty. I love that. Melty says that they're playing with the idea of writing a spin-off all about how Don got involved with the organization. I love that, by the way. Wait a minute. What does the H stand for? Because I know that, like, it's the Arizona H organization. What does the H stand for? Melty says, I'm trying so hard to include Mexico references. I love that. Now, you submitted art. I know this is a P crew, but I feel like you found the best P crew for your character. I'm gonna give you 3 points for that, honestly. Oh, hell yeah. Literally, Don and his hunting partner, Emmett, they-them, team up with some hunters from the Mexico branch. I love that. Oh, is it the Arizona Hunters Organization? Oh, yo, how did I know that? The hunting organization. El delegado de cazadores del estado de Sonora. El delegado de cazadores del estado de Sonora. It would be el estado de Sonora, Mexico, I guess it would be. That's funny. I love that. Organization names in Spanish are so messed up, by the way. They're so long. All right, so what's the count here? We have 10. We have 14. 14 is a really, really good score there. For sure. I definitely like the ajo. Ajo. So fun fact, by the way, ajo, as I pronounce it, by the way, aho, sounds like the Spanish word ajo, ajo, which is a Spanish word for garlic. So if there is any vampire stuff, related stuff in the book, then I can definitely assure you that the ajo could definitely have a little bit of a nice little reference there. Yeah, ajo is a Spanish word for garlic, by the way. Yeah, we love garlic here. Honestly, garlic is goated. Garlic is goated. It's awesome that you're so passionate about your own work. Honestly, yeah. I feel like Melty sounds so excited about it, honestly. Mostly bird monsters. Oh, you putting some thunderbirds in here? Oh, you putting some rocks in here? Let's actually go. Hell yeah. Bold of you to assume that I wouldn't know about mythological bird creatures, by the way. Let's hear for garlic, yeah. I feel like y'all are forgetting that there's a garlic emote, by the way. Yo. I'm here for literally doing my happy stims right now. Hell yeah. Again, you know, I'm here to encourage my fellow writers. Also, honestly, like, this is the easiest job in the world because this sounds really, really fun. Hell yeah, Melty. I'm really proud of you. This came out really, really good. Yo, and Kitty's back. Hey, Kitty. I just finished reviewing Melty's character, Donovan Hammond. I love him. Very, very good. Honestly, like I'm here for a character with low power, big responsibility, big complexity. I'm here for that. All right. And now I definitely... Oh, my God. Oh, no. I'm like halfway. I gotta speed up, but I gotta go take a break. So, Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Seiko says, I met my best friends because of garlic bread. Never forget. Yo, let's go. Garlic bread is goated, honestly. All right, I need to get up and actually go use the bathroom real quick. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? I am gonna put up the support me page because in case that you don't know, this stream is supported by viewers like you. If you want to support me, you can tip me on coffee.com/MKirin, top left, by the way. You can also support me through YouTube super chats and memberships available in the chat box on your screen right now. And my wish list is on the bottom left. Only if you want to buy me something to throw in. You don't have to, not required. But do keep in mind that all of these are helping us attain specific goals. Donations through coffee are going to lead us to a special stream where I'm going to be drawing your characters, potentially the very characters you're reading about right now, or hearing about right now. And supporting through YouTube gets us to a special stream where I'll be reviewing every book genre. Thank you for... Please stay here. I'll be back literally in just like 2 minutes from now. I gotta get up. Stretch, drink some water, and stay tuned because we have more characters. I love all the little emojis in the face. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Stay tuned. Oh, also, by the way, since the emojis work, please feel free to just spam emojis until I come back, by the way, okay? Spam them. Alright, sorry that took a little bit longer than I would have liked. I had to take off my pants. No, don't ask why. Don't ask why. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. So this side of the house gets very cold. So I wear 2 layers. Okay. Since it didn't happen, I'm not gonna do that. That's from my own. Yeah. If you want to see pictures of me without pants, consider supporting me on. Okay. All right. That's the joke. So I wear 2 pairs of pants. I wear like nice thermal tights and then like actual pants, right? How many nuggets for it? Okay, Alex, I'm bunking you. So I already support you. Okay, listen. Oh my god, all the money. So it was getting really, really warm. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take off 1 pair of pants. Oh my god. All right. Time to move right along because I'm like halfway and we have like an hour. So let's go. Next up. Loading the response. No, I can do it. Oh, it's Duppy. Next is Duppy. I might have to go a little bit faster, but not too fast, I don't think. So Duppy's character is Leiko Takehara. Oh, I love that. Cute. Duppy Pog, let's go. Yeah. So, Leiko Takehara. Her genre is some bastardization of shonen plus magical girls. I am here for it. Let's go. So, Leiko is a college student who uses the fighting spirit of her soul, called a motive, in order to protect the people around her. She soon finds out that her mother fought with some familiar powers before she disappeared. Leiko's story is about her balancing coming into adulthood, building her relationship with her teammates, maintaining her relationship with her family, and uncovering the ties between her mentor, her mother's disappearance, and the influx of missing person cases in her small town. Damn! Damn!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow, Duppy, you make this so effortless, by the way. Listen, Erasos was really, really, like, concise, but you make it look so effortless, by the way. This might be the best character description yet. It's just so, like, concise and to the point. You tell me the power set. You tell me what she's about. You tell me what the themes of the book are. You tell me what's going on. You give me a little hook for the rest of the story. Absolutely outstanding, for sure. No worries, Arena. See you in a little bit.
Goodbye.
So, again, I love the art, by the way. I know it's a P crew, but honestly, like, it gives me a lot of character. And again, I'm always interested in seeing, you know, even though you're saying it's a bastardization of shonen and magical girls, I love the idea that it's an adult character. Usually. No, there's no wrong here, Calum. No wrong. Oh, it's just that this kind of description really speaks to me, by the way. Oh my god. Duppy, don't worry about it. Oh my god. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. So, and again, immediately, again, I love the fluffy hair. I agree with Bianca. The other thing I like is that it's an older person in a shonen / magical girl or shoujo story, which I really, really appreciate, by the way. You never get to see older person in those roles, so I am absolutely here for that. So, clearly, there's a person with supernatural powers. I'm going to give them a solid 3. They have powers. I feel like they're going to be dealing with some baddie of the week situations, you know? They don't have the immediate control in their hands to stop the problem. Clearly, there's going to be a wind-up, you know, for where things get harder and where she eventually has to put an end to the problem and maybe find the root of the cause that also led to her mother's disappearance. For sure. 3 points there for sure. You know? And again, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know? And again, the 3 points are also because Leiko inherently has superpowers. And I want to say, solving a missing persons case is definitely a lot more... there's less friction if you're able to just use magical powers. So I am absolutely here for it 100%. Now, trouble points. Once again, I give you a really easy 3 points because of double identity, baby. Double identity. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Now, I'm gonna give. I mean, honestly, this is an easy 5 points. Why? You have given me 3 inherent trouble point elements. Okay. You have my mother disappeared. My mother who disappeared was also using magical powers like me. There's inherently some symmetry there, and you know how it is. History keeps repeating itself, etc., etc. I'm here for that immediately. That's gonna cause problems for Leiko. I love that. We have, man, it's hard having a normal life and also being a magical girl. Also balancing relationships and love and family. And also, I'm supposed to solve all these cases of missing people around town. Perfect. Absolutely lovely. Also, is the music not playing or am I crazy? It's just switching tracks. Okay, that makes more sense. So again, Doppy, I am so here. I am so here for the character of Leiko. Absolutely, I love it. Can I just talk about the fact I love the fact that you made Leiko have darker skin? I really appreciate that. I am here for it. Thank you. I am here for it. It's not a requirement. I just like it. Now, complexity points. I feel like Leiko is still relatively young. I'm gonna give them 4 because they are a person developing powers. We have the tragic backstory of something happened to Leiko's mother. So, we want to find out more about that. And of course, we have the whole balancing of family and friends, my secret identity, the thing I do to make the world a better place, and the person I happen to be, when I come home and I take off my tights. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that. And I love the art. I'm going to give you an easy 2-banger for that. So, let's look at this. We have 5 plus 3 becomes 8, plus 4 becomes 12, plus 2 becomes 14. Really, really interesting, arrays of characters, by the way. Just moving the levers around a little bit. Characters with a lot of personal power. Characters who have a lot of stuff happening in their life, but not the inherent ability to push the plot forward. I love that. I love that. Kirin says, I like chat being quiet because we're just vibing and loving it. Yeah, that's so cute. Usually I'm like, chat's not talking, and it's because we're in the middle of lecture, honestly. So, once again, Doppy, I want to say you did an incredible job with Leiko. I knew their name, I promise. Thank you for submitting Leiko. I love them. They're very, very cute. And I'm here for it. Very, very good score. Very, very well done, Doppy. Thank you. I just love the floof. I love the floof. I love the floof. Thank you for the kind words, says Doppy. I've had Leiko since I was 12, and it makes me so happy to hear you talk about her. Oh, I love that. I love tuning into Maxi and Friends podcast where I can hear a billion fun queer stories while I draw. Hell yeah! I'm looking forward to when we do the OC drawing stream and I get to draw all these characters, honestly. So, next up to bat is Prince Lucian from Alex. Alex? Alright, it's Alex time. I know Alex submitted a photo, I know this. Is this a picture of you, Alex? I have to ask. No, that's not you. Alright, honestly, listen. I'm actually here for a photo, by the way. And honestly, it's a different vibe. I'm okay with it. Okay, no, Alex, no explanations. No nothing. No explanations. I'm not asking for explanations. You had time to submit the assignment. Face claims are helpful. Is this an actor I should know, or is it just like a stock photo? I'm here for the vibe, honestly. I know it was a real-life photo. Also, I agree with Seku. Lucian is one of my favorite go-to names. I already named that character named Lucian. The protagonist of, Oh, yeah, I have no idea who that is. Okay, I disagree with that statement, Alex. I think it is important to tell the readers what people look like, even in general terms, such as, height, skin color, hair type, hair color, eye color, Stuff like that is important in my opinion. Nonetheless, I love the name Lucian. And I'm here to... Now, let's see. Lucian, pronounced he, him. The genre is romance, political, thriller-ish, and contemporary. Ooh, spicy. I love that. Let me take a sip of water, and then I will read the description for Alex's character, Prince Lucian. Lucian, Alex, what the hell are you worried about? I already skimmed it. What were you worried about? The heir to the throne of an absolute monarchy, Prince Lucian, causes a constitutional crisis when he reveals he's in love with a man. Lucian is a protagonist and narrator. As crown prince, he wears a silver robe that's really constricting. He's also depressed. He's from the Iberian Peninsula, where it's always sunny, if that helps. His hair has been styled to prepare him for wearing the crown, but is basically a bowl cut, which he hates. Attached file has my starting point of draft 1 for draft 1. Excuse me? Alex, what's that? Okay, that's what you meant by that last image. Okay, I see. Well, first off, yeah. Rules for OC stream. Not allowed to apologize. That last line caught me a little bit, but nonetheless. Okay, first off, let's talk about this, okay? First off, I love the I'm actually gonna start with complexity first, because this is actually a rare complexity first, okay? I feel really confident giving you 5 complexity right off the bat. Because this Prince Lucian is a character in an inherently troublesome position. This couldn't be a more high-stakes situation, okay? You have the heir to an absolute monarchy. You have the heir to an absolute monarchy being like, hey, you know the system of laws and traditions that we have? Screw that, I love a man. And then everyone in the country is just like, everything's on fire suddenly. I could not possibly imagine more high-stakes situation. You have the inherent desire for tradition, the fact that he has been raised to want to achieve to the throne of king eventually. You have that contrasted with, you know, the very classic, I'm in love. I want to pursue the things that make me happy. Everyone in the country gasp. I'm glad you see it this way. I would have fought you, and I would have defeated you. But nonetheless, we have chosen peace today. I love the complexity here right away, and I feel actually really confident giving you 5 trouble points. Especially you know, not to reference, you know, real life royal families, but I feel like when you're constantly in the public eye, you can't even like sneeze the wrong direction without somebody being like, wow, can you believe that Prince Lucian coughed in the middle of the so-and-so performance of the so-and-so at the so-and-so theater? Can you believe the disrespect of Prince Lucian, by the way? Yeah. And I love, Kendra says, the hair pre-styled for the crown is so good. I actually really like that. I love the idea that like every element of Prince Lucian's life has been, every element of Prince Lucian's like life has been prepared for the crown. The fact that he's wearing clothes that he's uncomfortable with, and he's wearing a crown that he's definitely not happy with. And Alex, don't worry about it. I completely get you. Did not even cross my mind. I'm just thinking about people who are in the public eye, and everything they do is like, holy crap. I was actually, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I was actually drawing inspiration from Barack Obama's presidency, where conservative news channels were just roasting him for wearing like slacks, you know? And it's like, can you believe President Obama showed himself wearing slacks today? Can you imagine a man could disrespect the office of the president of the United States of America so much? Can you believe a man could hate this country so much for wearing slacks? And I'm like, wow, y'all have nothing going on today, do you? So that's where I was drawing inspiration from. I can definitely see the idea that like, wow, can you believe that Prince Lucian would actually skip on meeting the orphans? Of the orphans at so-and-so orphanages? Can you believe that Prince Lucian would actually choose to not support a local business when attempting to this trip, by the way? Siska says, "Dear Americans, why are your news outlets so effed up?" It is actually mostly just Fox, by the way. Don't worry, it's not news, by the way. It's entertainment. That's how they get away with it. Anyways, sorry for being political, by the way. Yo, Chips is alright! Okay. I know this is political, but I don't give a crap. Could someone make that Chips message a quote, please? Chips says, the right is easy to grift, basically. Yep. There you go. Grifters be grifting. And allow me to take a second to actually sneeze. Yeah. No, yeah, it's true. Fox has decided to choose profits over literally families and moral decency. I mean, it is true. Why political? This is literally a leftist Minecraft server. You're right. Thank you for the Gesundheit, by the way. Now, Alex, I feel so confident giving you one PowerPoint because even though Lucian is quite clearly one of the most powerful persons in this setting, in this world, is he capable of just changing his fate right now? I don't think so. I envision the story to be mostly about the friction between what he wants and what the world wants of him. So, absolutely, mwah, delicious. Again, a part of me, even though I love writing stories about characters with superpowers and incredible time-bending abilities, I'm also a sucker for characters who don't have a lot of power over their position. Yeah, I agree with you, Manel, by the way. Now, you submitted an image. I'm not super keen about the photo, knowing that it's a real person, but I see the aesthetic. I see, wistfully looking in the distance, out the window, away from the world that he is and into the world he wishes he could be, He wants to be out there with the people. He wants to chase the love that he wants, to love who he wants, to be with whom he wants to be. It's aesthetically pleasing. I like it. I'm here for it. Ooh, I get that. Alex says, exactly. A lot of my writing process was figuring out why can't he just blank. Yeah, for sure. I wanna be where the people are. Thank you. I'm happy that someone got it. 13 for Alex and Prince Lucian. Next up, it's Siska. All right, Siska. I want to know why you thought I was going to fight you. How bad can this be? This clearly doesn't say Max, go F yourself, so. Diora Malefica. Oh, Malefica's a great middle name, by the way. Diora Malefica Melhui. D. Let's go, Siska Pog. Alright, so. Let me go and open that image. Alright, Siska hit me. If this is just a picture of a penis or like a middle finger, I'm gonna be so mad. I feel like, is Siska gonna just destroy me? No, Siska would never disrespect me. I love Siska. Listen, it's not that I thought Siska would show me put a picture of a butthole in here, but I was just like, Siska can be a little contrarian, but I love it when it comes to Siska to show up. Siska always shows up. Also, can we talk about D, by the way? I love this design. I love your art, Siska. She's awesome. I love that. Different. Sadi. Determined. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You're telling... I love that you decided to put a little, that's funny. Sadi. Defiant. Determined. I love this. She's awesome. That was Ronnie's input. It comes with puns built in. Honestly, I'm here for puns. Now, Siska, can I say something, by the way? And I mean this with all the love in my world, okay? You should have put depressed. It's true. So, Siska, your art style has a very, zine, old school, punk scene energy to it, and I really, really like it. I can imagine your art, on the cover of, an old school, punk scene. It's really, really good. I love this vibe. I love your use of just blacks, by the way. I really like it. I'm such a coward that I would just do shading here, but you just do blacks to have the shading, and I really really love that. Especially like this segment right here of D's face, like D with all three eyes like burning. Ah, so good, absolutely so good. Whoa, how do I zoom out? Oh, I could have zoomed in this whole time. Okay, it's technically not black. You are correct. Nonetheless, so let's learn about D. D is she, they. They come from science fantasy. Love that. Finger snapping. D's story is about stopping her visions of an ambiguous young wizard turning a world-devouring space demon from becoming reality. In attempting to gain more power herself, she starts wondering whether the visions might be about her. D is a confident, if spooky, presence at the Mages' college, who rarely tries to get above a passing grade or appear competent. Interplanar travel left her physically and mentally corrupted, as seen on her three pearlescent eyes and confusing mood swings. Interesting. So, right away, satisfying. You give me a little bit about her, a little bit about their world. I am here for it. This is good. You are worried for no reason. Let me just immediately just give you... I don't have to explain this. The art is just so captivating and evocative. I love this. Tasty. And again, I actually really like how you gave me 1-on-1, by the way. You give me the plot, you explain to me the plot, and then see, this here is the main course, and then you gave me the cert, which I really appreciate that, by the way. So, I'm envisioning D. So D has a very, very interesting like central plot. Now, I envision D as the kind of person who I'm not saying they're gonna drop out of college, but as soon as they find out there's something they can do to stop these visions, they're not showing up to potions that morning. Let me just say that, okay? They're not gonna show up to the math magician's study that night. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get the faint feeling that like D is gonna be like, crap, today is the day that the ritual is gonna happen and I can go and stop it. Time to go. Kendra, there's a maximum of 3 points. It's a maximum of 3 points. That's the rule. So I see D as being like, I'm gonna go and make it happen. Though I see them as being inherently flawed. So I wonder how effective they could possibly be at advancing their own plot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that they're driven, but I'm not convinced that they are ready to solve the plot right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a character with 5 fists, if there was a problem in front of them, they would just go and solve it, checkmark by checkmark by checkmark, right? And I feel like D is missing just like D doesn't know. D is in go mode, but needs to know what they need to do in order to bring the world devouring space demon to an end. And again, like, they have visions, they are driven. That's pretty good. Most oracles just sat on the sidelines, just like predicting things from the future. D is actually going around doing things. I appreciate that. Now, I definitely think that getting random visions can definitely make your life a little bit complicated. And definitely, I wonder what you mean by confusing mood swings. And definitely, okay, physically and mentally corrupted. So I have the faint feeling that maybe, listen, I'm not gonna tell you what your book is about, but I can definitely envision this as a vehicle to talk about, certain elements of one's personality, of mental health even. I don't know. This seems to me like a nice... There is a door. There's a door in this hallway labeled talk about mental illness in this chapter, probably. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely envision them as being... Okay. D is not their worst enemy. The planet-destroying space demon is number 1. Number 2, maybe D is their own worst enemy. Number two. Now, complexity points, they're young, they're going to college. They have a mission, but I don't see them as being super complex. And that's okay. You know, young people are not necessarily complex. I mean, again, you know, just reminding you, my own character is only two little pips, by the way. My character gets 2 complexity tokens. But I definitely, you know, because the one thing not clarified here is that we don't know where D comes from. Does D have a tragic backstory? Where does D come from? How did they end up at the magical school? Interplanar travel appears to have hurt her. Where did she come from and why? Oh, no worries, Danielle. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day and a lovely weekend. See you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So, for sure, I'm envisioning 3 complexity points, honestly. Yeah, 4 trouble points for sure. Again, like having visions of potential futures and the possibility that you might be your own worst enemy now that I think about it. Hey, if the visions are about me, am I? Oh, the enemy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. You know what I'm saying? Etc, etc. You know what, actually? I've talked myself into it. Definitely, D is their own worst enemy. I love that. So, that is 5 plus, that becomes 9, that becomes 12, that becomes 3, that's 15, baby! 15, baby! Yeah! Siska, I gotta say, D is very, very good. I love D. D is very good. This is a very good character design. She's awesome. I love this. This is very cute. I'm happy that Ronnie helped you. This is really, really cute. Hell yeah. Thank you for submitting your character, Siska. I love you. Yeah, D's very good. D's very good. D gives me the energy that like if they sat next to me at the lunch table, I would just like tremble in fear, you know? It's like, oh no. Oh no. Is that is that D? I heard that they stabbed the potions teacher in the face. Oh no. Oh no. Shaking in my breeches while I'm eating my sandwich. Siska, please confirm. Would D stab a person in the chest, by the way? Well, yeah, because Ronnie's gay. I mean, Siska says, I can confirm in the TTRPG that she's from, Ronnie's character was trembling at the sight of her. Again. Because they're hot and Ronnie is gay. If the person really, really, really pissed them off. Oh, yeah. I know that you say, like, really, 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 but I feel like, you know, they already come with the stabbing stick. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's even a stabbing stick right there. It's ready to go. Anyways, thank you, Siska. Love you.
You're beautiful.
Next up. I gotta go through 9 of these. Oh, no. Oh, it's Daz! Oh, now this I know. I know that Daz did something special with the with their image. By the way, it's cute. I like that. I know that Daz did something cute. Oh, I love this. Actually, really, really cute. Actually. Yo. Psycho's next stream ranking Eurosies on how quickly they would stab someone in the chest. I'm kind of here for that. This is actually really, really cute. Daz, by the way. I actually really, really love this. Yo, see, listen. Artist made art, but like Daz made like a little like set, you know? I actually really, really like this. This is actually really, really adorable. And I love the cat, by the way. So, let's see what your character is about. So, we have Faye Lisa Manning. Daz goes here. And it's Faye, whose pronouns are he, him. And social literature is the genre. And Faye's 22 and works in a gallery as an accountant, as words are not her forte. She lives with her dad, Detective Chief Inspector DSI Manning, in a trailer. As a baby, Faye was given to him to protect her, but now Mr. Gale wants her back to meet her brother, so her actual like bio parents. Faye is a tomboy, always clad in sweatpants and hoodies. She is a wizard with numbers and websites, as she's deaf, So she talks in British Sign Language. Ooh, that's cute. I love that. She loves the simple things in life, like a comfortable bed and some hot cocoa. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that. Oh my god, Manuel earlier wand. Poking stick. It's so true. Yo. Honestly, listen. I think it's she. I think it's she. I think that might have been a little mistake. Now, listen. First and foremost, we have a little bit of complexity with a character that is disabled people living in an able-bodied people world. Inherent complexity. There is so much friction that disabled people have to deal with in this world of ours. Immediate friction. And then we have the fact that Faye was raised by someone else, and now Faye is being brought into her actual biological family. Which again, definitely, you have the world you knew before, and now you have like the world you're being pushed into, but you're also kind of like an adult, so you have this whole element of like, suddenly there's a bunch of people who want to be your family. And I can definitely sense a lot of complexity there for sure. Absolutely. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, do I envision Faye as a character who is going to be pushing the plot forward effectively? I don't think so. And that's okay. Again, my own character only has one little pip over here. And I feel like, if someone tells you, hey, it's time for you to meet your biological family, I feel like, any person would be like, sure, I'm gonna go give them a try, for sure, So, that to me is not inherently like, I'm gonna go test them out, I'm gonna make sure they're like good people. I see Faye as the kind of person who's figuring their own life at the moment, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, Faye just wants to chill and drink cocoa, and I support them. I support them for sure too, as well. Now, again, trouble points. Disabled person living in an able people world, by the way. Just immediate trouble points, because, and it isn't like an internal thing, it's more of an external thing, you know what I'm saying? And see you in a little bit, Kitty.
Goodbye.
Welcome back, Irina. So, I'm feeling, like, where is... actually, really quickly, before I forget, just immediately 3 points. I just love the presentation, Daz, by the way. You did a really good job. Lovely presentation. I love this. This is actually so creative. I love this. So, trouble points. I envision Faye... forgive me when I say this, because we have a large cast of characters who are magical people with inherent magical abilities, or in magical worlds. Faye is a normal person, and that's okay. What gets me is that normal people living in the real world have so much easier access to trouble points, because you can have things such as like, hey Faye, time for you to move into your own apartment, and that could be like so much extra work in a character's story, Faye is working at the art exhibit or museum or whatever it is, and then like things are happening with the family, and then like, what if like, the person who raised them suddenly gets sick or something. Like, real life has so much room for you to just have random little things destroy the equilibrium that you know. So again, I might... No, this is fine. So again, I see maybe definitely one more, because I don't see Faye being the kind of person who's gonna be pushing the plot forward, by the way. Yeah, Seiko agrees. The real world is so much trouble, for real. It's so true. And again, disabled person living in an able-bodied world, I know Kitty just left, but like, my wife is disabled, and through her I've been able to experience what the world is like. A fraction of it, really, because I'm still an able-bodied individual. But I'm like, man, there are so many things you don't notice until, you are with someone who is disabled, and you're like, wow, there is so much needless friction everywhere. I agree with Calix. Calix says, sometimes I wish the real world would just chill. For sure. I feel really confident with this. I envision so much trouble in their life, which makes for really exciting, non-stop storytelling and complexity that makes this character feel very well-rounded. Very easy and confident. 14 points there for you, Daz. Thank you for submitting a character. I had a lot of fun, and I have to say, this is the most creative I've seen. I love this. I love that you went out of your way to set this up, by the way. Hell yeah. Thank you, Das. Onwards. Number 12. I love the little scene. I really, really do. I really, really do. It's just so cute. Oh, it's Calum! It's time for Calum. I misspelled your name, Calum. Lorena. Lorena. Ooh. I love that. Lorena is such a great name. Pronouns she, her. The setting is atom punk. Esoteric supernatural with sci-fi trappings. Ooh, taste. Ooh. It's like I'm sitting at the buffet and like people just keep bringing me plates, you know? It's like, ooh, what's in here? Ooh, this is tasty. I love this. Let's see. Oh, the image. I forgot about the image. Lorena in a new ocean. Ooh. 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 Calum, you didn't have to. Ooh. Now that I can zoom in. Oh, this is so pretty. I love the water. I actually love the underwater effect. You did a really good job with this, by the way. I wonder if that's a gun or something. Is that like a science fiction-y gun? I love this. I actually really, really like this. This is really good, Calum. You actually did a really, really good job. Hell yeah, I love it. It reminds me of when you drew Cosmos, actually. Hell yeah, and I agree with Charlie. The water looks so good. Yeah. Oh, it's her flats. That makes way more sense. I thought it was like a gun. Thank you, Caleb. Again, yeah, it reminds me of when you drew Cosmos. I love your line art and your use of colors as well. Very, very, very good. Hell yeah. You want to go there? Hell yeah. Let me take a sip of water. I thought it was a knife. No, it's flats. It's flats. Honestly, like, sorry, I'm a big nerd. There is a certain aesthetic of like a character standing like in a clear blue ocean. Reminds me of Chrono Cross. Reminds me of Final Fantasy X. It's a very classic JRPG like trapping, and I really, really love that. I'm here for this. Yo, yeah, the clouds too. I love that. Yo, everybody here uses like very, very thin lines, and I feel so like I feel so bad. I feel so bad because I always use very, very thick lines. So Lorena married young following a teen pregnancy. Her marriage is middle of the road. Perhaps they aren't the best pair. Following an argument with her husband who forgot to pick up their son while she was clearing the attic. While waiting, the boy happened upon a byway, passages that cross realities. Lorena and a traveler familiar with B-rays save her son, but with her eyes open to the new reality of vast universe, she will have to come to terms with herself and what she really wants out of life. Yo! Moms! Wait, hold up. Sorry, for a hot second, my internet was lagging. I think we're back to green, though. We're back. Okay, so, moms never get any love. I love the idea that she's actually a mom. I love this. I actually really, really love this. So, immediately, by the way, juicy drama. Very, very juicy. Let me just immediately give you the 3 for the art, by the way. I love the art. Easy 3 points, by the way. Ronnie says, I just dropped my chocolate chip cookies. No! You know what? They're still good. Ronnie. So, let's talk about... Oh my god. So, I'm gonna give you really easy 5 trouble points because being a mother, having a child to look after, that's already 5 trouble points right there. Also being in an unfortunate, maybe middle of the road marriage, definitely already. Like if this marker could go higher, let me tell you how much you would get, okay? It's already 5 because mother and child, by the way. And then you have like, let me give you 3 more because of marriage, and then let me give you like 3 more because suddenly you realize there's interdimensional travel and there's alternate universes out there with like, you know, like fantastical, like this planet is full of dinosaurs and like jungles and like huge like skyscraper sized trees. And then this world is all underwater and stuff. You know, like Like, you have so much so there's so much room for trouble. Unfortunately, we only go up to 5 here. But just assume that I gave you like 10, by the way. No, Manel. This planet is full of chairs. I want to let you know, because I know that like it takes a second for the chat to show up on my screen. I stole that joke for Irina. I want everybody to know that joke I stole from Irina. It doesn't go past 5, but if it could go past 5, I would have given Caleb like 10 points for that. Lorena very easily maxed out the trouble meter, by the way. Now, let's talk complexity for a character, okay? Because I see Lorena as like 2 points immediately because... Sorry, what is that quote? Ronnie, your fortune for today is 151. Y'all want to go home and poop so hard? Rock out symbol. So, back to complexity. Already, Lorena has her life before she got married and had a kid. The time she had in the unhappy marriage, maybe. And now she has, whoa, there is freaking like science fiction-y stuff out there, you know? Lots of complexity going on. Her character is exposed to a lot of stuff happening in the narrative, for sure. See, like, in another book, the child would be like the main character, but I feel like it would be really fun for her. It's really fun with her being the main character. And she has to save her kid, you know what I'm saying? God. No, I feel really confident giving you, like, the 5 and 5. I give you the 5 and 5. Mostly because, like, and everybody knows this, okay? A mom will do anything to save her kid. Especially if that kid is not a crappy kid. Again, see, there are so many stories about dads. There's so few stories about moms, okay? Moms deserve love too. Now, I'm gonna give... Because I see Lorena... Now, I'm gonna give Lorena 2 power. It's because Lorena, much like Lucian and Faye and Donovan, Lorena is a normal person. Except Lorena is also a mom. So being a mom gives you an extra pip, by the way. Yo, Charlie says, so many stories of mediocre dads. It's so true, though. That's 15, baby. That's 15. Dale. I went for Das again. Caleb, you did a fantastic job. Can we talk about like the little flower in the hair? I love her like wavy hair, by the way. I love that. Caleb says, she very much fell into the expectation of a wife and a mother. She hasn't done much for herself and is coming to know herself in a world that doesn't value women and give them their autonomy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's metal as hell. Let's go. That's punk as hell. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Very good art. Very good entry. Thank you for submitting. Her theming is about potential. I love that. I love that. I'm here for this. I love this, Caleb. Very, very good job. Next up. I can make it. Ooh, Palace, you're up to bat. Palace, your character's name August Glass. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love me a character named August, by the way. I'm here for a character named August, by the way. Reminds me of August and Autumn. Very good trans person names, I want to say, by the way. Oh, he's trans! Let's go, Pog! I knew it! I knew August is a trans person's name. I freaking knew it, Palace. Soul read you. Reading characters like they're an open book. Let's go. First line is that they're a trans man. I love this. Hell yeah. Soul read. God. Oh my god, he's so cute. I love him. I love that you crop this. Like, this is like their ex or something. I love that. He's so cute. Oh my god, Chip says, I can confirm every August I've known is trans. Yeah, okay, listen. Autumn is a very trans name, period, okay? I love him! I love the colors! Palace, did you do this art or did you commission it? He's a gentleman, I love him. No, I didn't want confusion to which one we're meant to look at. I get that. Did you draw this or did you commission it? This is really, really good, by the way. I'm waiting for the reply before I read it. This commissioned! It's lovely! It's lovely, it's lovely. I love it. No rush, I'm gonna try to end on time. So, August, a 23-year-old trans man, is the primary protagonist in my work in progress. To help a friend who accidentally started a chain of events to summon an eldritch monstrosity, you know, as you do, and is having negative mental effects as a result, August and his partner go into a dubiously magical forest that is under the care of the mercurial entity. I love that. Plus points for mercurial, by the way. Known as the Forest Guardian. While undergoing the 3 trials, he becomes steadfast in his image of who he is. He's given minor fire magic as a reward for completing the trials. Interesting. Alright, listen. All I'm saying. Oh, by the way, this is historical 1899 London, by the way. So, listen. Trans in the past, already trouble points. Okay, listen. Life's already hard enough being in the past, so. Let me just immediately give 3 points for the art. I love the art. The art's so very, very good. 20, I know. The stream has to end, though. We have a hard time finish, by the way. Oh, I know. Yeah, the T-Boy swag, by the way. Can we talk about the T-Boy swag? I love his eyes. I love his eyes. So I'm gonna assume that August begins as a normal person, and then he and his friend get pulled into a unfortunate series of events, mind the pun, and after which, August earns minor fire magic for completing the trials. I feel like that's a really, really easy 2 power points right there. I envision August as still relatively being just a normal person who has a little bit of magic. I'm sensing some eldritch, cosmic horror going on. It literally says cosmic horror right here. I get that. Now, trouble points. Let me resume trouble points by telling you that summoning an eldritch monstrosity and having to fix it is definitely enough to cause you, listen, some characters with 5 trouble points, they have them because they have a lot of stuff going on. In this case, August gets 5 trouble points because they may or may not have summoned, I was gonna say Cthulhu. Nossoth? Yeah, whoops, I summoned Nossoth. Whoops. No worries, Palace. Thank you for clarifying. Now let's talk complexity points. Young people don't have a lot of stuff going on. No worries, I got you. You can't type. Listen, I can't type most days, and I can't speak, which is really hard because, I chose to do this for a living. So, let's talk complexity. So, my thing is this. I see August as a relatively young person. Now, so 2 for that. But also, being trans, and, as it says here, August becomes steadfast in his image of who he is. Dealing with internal conflict, dealing with dysphoria, internal conflict, the difference between who you are right now and who you wish to be. Very, very easy. Ooh, am I gonna go 5 complexity? I think it has to be 4 because August is still relatively a normal person. I don't know if they have a tragic backstory, but nonetheless, they're trans in the past, and the story is about them not only fixing the mistake of summoning an eldritch monstrosity, but also learning to get better about his own perception of himself, which I am absolutely here for. We'll see. We'll see if we skip kitties or not. So I believe that's 14 points. That's 5 plus 7 plus 3. That's 14 for sure. No worries. Again, I hate the idea that I'm going fast. I don't think I'm going that fast. We have 6. I can do 6 in 16 minutes. Nonetheless, I love the art. I love the character concept. I am here. Give me trans people in the past. I love this so much. I love it. I love your boy. He's very, very cute. And I love that I soul read him as being trans with a name like August, by the way. I'm getting stuck in my transitions. Kendra, leave me alone. I'm good. No, skip Kendra, lol. Shut up. Shut up. Alright, next up. Next up is Manel's Hypnos. Manel's Hypnos. Boop, 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 boop. This is Manel. I mean, we can always do another day if there isn't enough time today. I mean, that's what May said, by the way. Hi, May.
Welcome.
I know you've been lurking all day, by the way. Yeah, I definitely should have set up a timer. But that's okay. We're having fun. Let's not forget about having fun, okay? Hypnos. Hypnos, great name, by the way. Oh, I love him. I love him. He's cute. I love him. I definitely, I can just get the vibe from the look on his face, by the way. All right, let me learn more about him. Is he him? And superhero-esque with fantasy elements. Let's go. Hypnos. He's cute. He's cute. Are those pointed ears? I like that. So, setting. Modern world, but if suddenly people got powers related to gods and mythical characters. Okay, I'm here. Oh, is Hypnos related maybe to the Greek god Hypnos, by the way? Hypnos gets the power of sleep to where they can make people just fall asleep in a radius around them if they want. Yo! Best job in the world, okay? Gig economy, but all that you do is just make people fall asleep, by the way. They're just a side character, being this person who is known for dealing with crime so fast because they're just tired and want to be constantly asleep. They have this giant pillow that they float on while asleep, and they're always in baggy clothes that double as pajamas. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, listen. I'm happy someone submitted a side character. Because, like, side characters need love too, okay? Now, listen, let me talk to you. You know what? Bonus points for submitting traditional art. I'm here for it. Not because traditional art is superior or anything like that. You just don't see it. You just don't see it. So I'm happy to see some traditional art for sure. Again, I love Hypnos. They're very, very cute. I love the sleepy aesthetic. Listen, normally I would be against it, but because they're literally a superhero person, a sleepy aesthetic, I'm here for it. I love the idea that the way they solve crimes is by putting people to sleep. I kind of like that. Hell yeah, Manel. Thank you for clarifying that. That not everybody has their name after the entity that gave them powers. I love that. Also, Zeku super correct. Let's talk about listen. I am here for a character who can just dissolve the plot. Yo, just make the world-ending monstrosity fall asleep. Easy. Very, very powerful. I don't see them as someone who has a lot of trouble going on in their life. You know, they are a side character, which means that they don't get as much screen time on the story. And that's okay. You know, the main characters get to have all the plot, all the trouble points. It's perfectly fine. Now, complexity. I definitely feel like living in a world where you're suddenly given powers can make a person more complex. They're still relatively young, so I'm gonna take one away. I like them. I like, again, I'm happy someone submitted a side character for sure. And I definitely like them. And again, I love the superpower of just being able to put people to sleep. So that is 11 points. For a side character, that is not bad at all. Thank you for submitting Hypnos Manel. They're very, very cute, and I love them. Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh, they're cute. I like them. I like them. They're cute. Now, let me see how many we have left. That's Ronnie. I have to do Ronnie. Irina. Kitty. Kendra. Who was last? Chips was like, crap. I can't skip Chips. I can't skip Chips. I can't skip Ronnie. We need a part 2. Okay. I honestly, I feel like I would give... It would be a disservice to these people. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a part 2. Sorry, I had to sketch. What do you mean, Chips? Chips, I've already seen your character. They're beautiful. I love them. I want to marry them too. Yo, wait. Hold up. You know what? Is your date really that important? You mean the date with my wife? Yeah. Yeah, punk. Okay, you know what? Here's what it's gonna be, okay? I'm gonna extend the deadline. For one more weekend. So, go to our Discord. Kitty, can you still submit a form, by the way? I actually don't know if you can do that. Let me actually go to the link, by the way. Go over to announcements. And I'm clicking on the link right now. Can I submit? You can still submit right now. Okay. So, if you go to the link, if you go to this link, if you go to the link in the Discord under announcements, let me actually see if I can show this. Actually, I can show this. Okay. So, in the Discord under announcements, there's the very last post will get you there. It'll give you this form. You'll enter the name, the pronouns, the genre, and you have 500 characters to explain your character. And please submit an image is strongly recommended. And you have until Monday. You have until Monday morning to submit your characters, additional characters. I will please request that if you have already had a character reviewed, please consider that I might end up skipping you. You're free to try, but definitely keep that in mind. I owe a few people. I owe Ronnie. I owe Irina. I owe Kitty. I owe Kendra, and I owe Chips reading the characters next time. Oh, it's locked to once per email. Okay, in that case, don't even try submitting a second one, by the way. If I added a P crew, would that tempt you? No, because you can only submit one per email. And by the way, oh no, crap, I can't believe it. Oh no, I opened up Chip's character art. I can't believe this would happen on my stream. Oh no, look, pronouns are they them, by the way. I love them. Look at this gay. They are so gay. They're so gay. I love them. Look at them. Look at this expression. Don't you just want to kiss them? I love them. Look, I want to kiss them right here. I want to kiss them right here, and I want to kiss them right here, and I want to kiss them right here. Yeah, no. Charlie, you can't marry them. I'm already marrying them. I'm already marrying them. Chips, how dare you? I know. Can you believe this? Can you look at this? Look at this adorable little noodle, by the way. No, Charlie, I called it first, by the way. Also, I love the they them pronouns, by the way. It makes me very happy. I'm already married. I have two hands. I have two hands. I love the ruffles. Oh my god, I love them. And again, once again, Chips art just non-stop serving thighs, by the way. I just want to say that, by the way. Why are you all laughing? Was that funny? Non-stop serving thighs over here at Chippadee's Chippadee's thigh service. Non-stop serving thighs, by the way. Oh, I love them. I love them. Very, very beautiful. Thank you. Oh my god, yes. Because that thigh to waist ratio, Froggy feels wow. Yes. I love that it's bouncing too, by the way. Alright, yeah, so if you want to learn more about this character, please tune in to next week, where I will do an episode 2 of reviewing your characters. So stay tuned, and don't forget, you can still submit a character. I will make a post so that people remember that they have the weekend to submit a character. And for now, it is time for me to actually... there's one thing I need to clarify. I got confused and thought the form was for the OC drawing stream, not this one. Oh. Well, it looks like you misunderstood the assignment, but that's okay. Nonetheless, it was still a fun description. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's probably gonna be Monday, by the way. And Siska says, I want to get to a point where I can make something as beautiful as this and call it a sketch. Yeah. I don't know how Chips does it. It's just absolutely delightful, by the way. Yeah, and by the way, we haven't unlocked the OC drawing stream. That is actually by donating nuggies, by the way. If you would like to support me, please consider supporting me on Coffee.com and through YouTube Super Chats. Thank you very much.
More gold is required.
Alright. And I wanna say that I'm gonna marry Chips OC. Kitty's okay with it. I already texted her. I'm gonna marry Chips OC. By the way, the joke, by the way, is that this file is Fail Wife Real by Chips, by the way. Fail Wife? How? I'm gonna marry. Yeah. Kitty's like, yeah, I'm gonna marry them too. Hell yeah, let's go. They're a fail wife. No, they're not. They are a success wife. Anyways, this is just the ending screen, by the way. They're bad at being a wife. Oh my god, I love them. Oh my god. You mean like they try to be like all wifey, but then they fail at it? I love them. Oh my god. You know, this is the face they make when they're like, by the way, I baked some bread and the bread is all black. It's like burnt to crisps. Oh my god. I love this. That's the face she makes. She's like, I'm sorry. I don't know how to make bread. I'm sorry, please. Please don't be mad at me. And I'm like, I could never be mad at you. And then Kitty and I... See, I kiss Kitty on... I kiss her on the... I kiss them on this cheek, and then Kitty, she kisses them on this cheek. There you go. Anyways, welcome to the part of the stream where I just use JPEGs like dolls, by the way. Also, can I just talk about... I love the RPG style, like Chibi, by the way. Chip says, holding my head. With pride. Holding your head up high. Cooking breakfast for my beautiful spouse. Who is burning down my house? Alright. Chips, you thought you were gonna get away with it, huh? You thought you were gonna submit beautiful art, and I wasn't gonna call you out on it. I'm getting so much fucking art envy right now. Anyways, it's time for me to get out of here. My next character sheet needs at least one chibi. Noted. Oh, hell yeah. The noted is over Yanto. I love this. The noted emoji's right on Yanto's face. Chip says, I just think femme should be allowed to be pathetic in a funny way. I love them. I'm gonna make fan art of this guy. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. We are going to be rating Ronnie. By the way, if you want to go check out Ronnie, by the way, Moon Tomes. We're gonna be rating Ronnie's stream, by the way, in just a moment. Let me just mute it. There you go. So go over to Ronnie's stream. I know no end of the stream message today, by the way, where I'm literally just gonna leave. I have to go on a date with my beautiful, incredible wife and my other wife, by the way, and my other wife. So I want you all to know that I love you all. Have a lovely weekend. And thank you for submitting your characters. You were all incredible, and we have more characters to talk about next time. So, I love you. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Remember, you're awesome and incredible. And don't forget, you're the best. Go rate Ronnie. I'll see you all next week. Have a lovely, lovely time. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.